everybody, and welcome back to the Heathen Cantina and the ARC for session 2 of our story. We're going to go around the table and introduce ourselves. First things first, over on the left side, we have Tarek Silvereyes.
That's me. I'm Tyler. I'm playing Tarek Silvereyes, current Fairy Fire front man. That's all I feel like saying right now. Thanks for tuning in.
Not gonna plug your show?
Yeah.
Right,
you can
come
see.
by, see it. Yep.
Yeah. If you're near the Gilded Gear, DM. Yeah. Okay. If you're near the Gilded Gear tonight,
Come on in.
right? Because I'll be doing something. I don't know yet.
One time only. Tarek Lightfoot.
I mean, hopefully not one time only. I'm hoping this, but it'll probably be the first and only solo show.
All right, so we're going to do something a little bit different. After everybody introduces themselves, I'm going to let you guys know what's been happening with your character for the last couple of days. It's been 4 days since the last session occurred in game time. But Tarek, you've pretty much been spending the last couple of days trying to get ready, trying to get together a new outfit and get ready with a new costume for the show at the Gilded Gear. And you did send out some feelers amongst other bards, other players at taverns and inns throughout the city of Grumrunner. And from what you heard, the two main gangs, the Hounds and the Vipers, have been really quiet the last couple of weeks, or the last few days rather, since the fire occurred at Windsong Barn and the whispered break-in at Warehouse 88. But, tonight's your show's got to go on, so you head off to the Gilded Gear to meet with Samud and get everything ready on his new stage. Next, we will introduce on the right-hand side on the top, we have Oswald Proudless.
Hello. Kevin, playing Oswald Proudless this evening. Just gonna go and check out Tarek's show and maybe run into some old friends.
All right, and in the last couple days, you've been doing Oswald things, which means working 99% of the time to try to take care of the household and the few orphans from around the city that you've helped settle off of the streets that you can inside your place. Artemis stopped in, the owner of Dippett's Castle, at Blinders to speak with Strimps about the attempted kidnapping that had occurred the other night, because apparently it had happened at the castle as well. However, the one thing you overheard from the two of them was Artemis talking to Strimps, and there's no way that those guys were, hounds. The hounds can take a punch. The one kid, he didn't even look like, he's off of juice yet. There's no way. They were a bunch of kids. So
that's Strimps saying that, though, right?
No, that was actually Artemis saying that to Strimps. From what you heard, the brawl at Dippett's Castle was a lot more than what you guys dealt with at Blinders. Blinders, you guys were able to kind of calm it down and get the people out. But what happened at Dippett's Castle, from what Artemis just told Strimps, it looked like they were a group of kids, and he said they were no way that they were real hounds. So the day of Tarek's show, you're getting ready, and Tabitha is, down in the kitchen. She hands off to you, hands off your lunch pail to you, let you know that I'm just gonna run down. Timmy needs his new shoes, and I found somebody who's gonna help us with the roof. It's not even gonna cost us anything. Don't worry, we'll have a good dinner this Auras Day. You have fun at Tarek's show, okay? And she is halfway out the door, bounding down the street.
So who else is anybody else around?
Little Timmy is there sitting at the table. He's just sitting there with a bowl of porridge, eating, his legs swinging under the table.
Okay, so little Timmy's not of the wherewithal for me to ask, what's up with Tabitha. So never mind. Cool. Okay. But something's obviously off, right? She seemed kind of jittery, jumpy.
She's usually high energy.
Was that high energy? Because I seemed like it was some anxiety. Or is she just bubbly?
No. She was just like,
okay.
you know, kind of hopping and skipping her step as she was getting ready to go out the door.
Okay, cool. Because I know you said something about the
like
laundry. You because like when
the part that we discussed at last week's game, we'll get more into that as the story goes. As you do get ready to go to, you know, tie your shoes and leave and etc., the bag of laundry is sitting next to the door, and you knock it over and you quickly scoop it into the bag and close it and set it off to the side and don't think anything of it as you head off to the docks, actually, at this point, because it's morning, so you're going to go to work first before you go and see Tarek's show later.
Yep, cool. Thanks.
Okay, then down in the bottom left of our setup here, we have Norval Waters. Norv.
Hey. Right now.
How you doing? How you doing?
So, yeah, Tarek, man, there's plenty of sparkles on that thing, but you can always add more. That costume's good, man. It's gonna go well with your dance routine. But yeah, I'm looking forward to the show tonight, and yeah, I'm ready to get down with it, man.
Yep. So Norv, the last couple of days, pretty much has been hanging out with his buddy Fern. Fern has a big long conspiracy theory about aliens and Warehouse 88, and that's why nobody saw it, because they erased their minds, man. And this, that, and the other thing, you know. And then he like gets up and he's like, "Come on, you know, we're gonna miss Tarek's show tonight. Let's go." And like the two of you leave your apartment to go and head down to the Gilded Gear. Then in the
my
center,
mind's erased.
yeah, well, you know, doing it voluntarily is a different thing, dude. Like, if I choose to erase it, it's like my decision, but aliens doing it for me, totally not like the way
Man,
it should
I don't
be.
know where you got these seeds, man.
All right, and then center bottom we have Rasan.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to another show. The last one ended in a fight. But no, I'm playing Rasan, the Dragonborn monk. It's gonna be fun. That's pretty much it for me right now.
So Rasan, the last couple days since that happened, you've been working with Lysaea to help rebuild the barn. And she explains to you that the giant ducks, as well as the August chicken, she keeps them to give feathers to Fernleaf, as they are ingredients for featherfall potions. It's the least I can do for my pilots. You know, most of them don't make enough. If one of our ships get attacked, it'll at least help them get to the ground. You know, personally, if somebody set that barn on fire, I'm taking it as a personal attack on my people.
Oh, we'll find out who did it and we'll make them pay.
With that, we are going to take a quick 5-minute break to see if we can get Tarek back, because Tarek just disconnected. So give us 5 seconds or 5 minutes at the most, and we'll be right back. And we'll do the last introduction. Actually, let's do the introduction of Morgrimmon. Everybody, just our squares aren't that far off. Me and Morgrimmon are in the right place. So Morgrimmon, how are you doing today?
Well, with all due respect, the men are coming down to the ground one way or the other. It's all about the rate of fall.
Yes,
Yeah,
definitely.
but she's looking after her pilots, though. That's more than
Commendable.
most people would do, yeah.
My
She's a-
experience. Well, my boss has a fondness for intoxication, forgets how many hours I worked. It's a good thing I'm so honest. Hey, what's your zodiac sign, anyway? Asmo Daniker, I'm playing Morgrim in Moonhaven, weirdo fortune teller, druid of a sort. Draws inspiration from a few sources. Glad to be here. Looking forward to tonight. We're gonna probably have some technical difficulties here and get back
Here's
to
we do.
yeah.
But Morgrimmon,
All good.
the last couple of days, you've been relatively busy. Fernleaf had a new crop of spores that he had gotten from Strix at Warehouse 88, and you had a lot of hands-on to keep the humidity just right. But tonight, as you walked into the greenhouse, as the sun began to set, you saw the luminescence from the mycelium begin to reach out with fingers and tendrils through the dirt, and you know that the spores have taken hold enough that they don't need as much hand-on work and responsibility. So you sit down and decide that you're going to read your star maps, which is what our new background is tonight on Fantasy Grounds. But you can't. So you spend the time going through and going through your star maps, but you can't get your head off of what happened the other night. That fire, the person on top of the mesa, and you decide that you're going to head down because you heard that Tarek was playing a show. You know, maybe some of them got some information after what happened the other night. So
maybe if I shake my tuchus and forget myself for a while, everything will be copacetic.
Now you got it, man.
All right, and with that, we will take a quick 5-minute, possibly 10-minute break. We'll keep you updated inside stream chat as we see if we can get past our technical difficulties, if it's a possibility. We'll be right back. All right, we have fixed the network, or the network seems to be functioning now. So, real quick, now that we've introduced everybody, we know that we're going to Morgrimmon's show. We'll go over a couple of
Tarek
things.
show.
Or Tarek show, rather.
You don't want me on
More
stage.
Grimmon's the opener.
This right
Yes, I'll
here,
go up there and read horoscopes.
Right,
where
right.
the arrow is pointing to, that is
Horoscope is
blinders.
interpretive dance.
I just watched Nightmare Alley.
That is blinders right there.
Who Blinders
where
is? I thought Blinders was up on
Tarek.
the other side of town. I was totally wrong.
Tarek and Fairy Fire normally play. Tonight, we will be playing here at the Gilded
That's
Gear.
where I thought Blinders was. See?
The Gilded Gear is located in what is known as
I had
the
memories of
Deep
the
Water
future.
Trade and is close to one of the entrances to the Free Docks up here in the northwest corner. As you guys approach, Tarek, you're already in there.
Me.
Samud's been helping to get the lighting set up and other items ready for you. Let's share out.
Lion face, lemon face.
Which at this point should just look like a black screen at this point.
It does. It does look like a black screen.
First thing we'll do is we'll drop Tarek in there.
I like the pure simplicity of the map, though. Oh, wait. How you rooted.
It leaves a lot to the imagination.
Yeah.
There's Tarek. Let's add C's to the board. Grounds thinks about adding them. Outside, rest of the party currently walking up. Together with Lysaea.
Yeah, I would. Razan would be. He would be kind of sticking to her side and kind of trying to, watch for any unsavory people. He would be on. Just actively aware of. Someone's being stupid.
And as you guys walk up to the building, it's actually two separate buildings with a large courtyard in the center. The main inn actually is a 3-story building with rooms for staying, as well as a storage room and an entranceway to the kitchen for the inn itself. The main courtyard is where the stage is, and being located underneath the top of the mesa proper, they don't really have to worry about rain here. The tavern portion itself is a taller building. It's about 2 stories, but it's just a large vaulted ceiling space where people are drinking. It doesn't appear to be overly busy inside the tavern itself. However, as you guys approach the entrance to the patio, where here,
Oh, it's on the patio, Daddy-o.
you guys can see the entrance. There's large bushes, large hibiscus bushes with very large flowers, and these small luminescent hummingbirds that are flitting about, lighting up the patio and courtyard with candlelit tables. Scanning the patio itself, you guys make out a handful of people. You see Vizzy, Bolus, southeast corner. You guys see Travis Kemp there, ready to write on anything that Tarek does, as he's been a little bit of a thorn in your guys' side since this happened, because he's got the scoop. He knows who it is who started the fire up there. You know, they told us that there was a reason that they got you, Tarek.
Yeah. He's been talking to the trolls too much.
Sitting over by the entrance to the tavern off of the patio is Willet Deep Pockets, the mayor of Grumrunner proper, a gnome who is always smiling and always happy to extend his hand and shake the hard-working citizens of Grumrunner. You know, he is so happy, so happy to be here. You know, and Tarek, I am so glad you're doing your own show tonight. I have been so excited for this.
Sure, Mr. Mayor. That's how I'm picturing the scene.
Yeah,
My arms just flopping
yeah.
like this.
Oh, deep pockets.
Right. I didn't know you were going to be here.
Just kind of pantomimes off to the side. Help me.
Because, well, yeah. Newspaper and the mayor. Have we ever been here before?
No, it's a grand opening.
No, the Gilded Gear just reopened like a couple weeks ago.
Grand reopening.
So this is like a big deal.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
For me.
This is huge for you.
For
man.
me.
It's huge for your brand.
It's a big deal for me. Okay.
Absolutely. And, you know, probably sticking out more than any of these people and trying to be the most, the least popular person here, but you all recognize him immediately, is Dumond Curson, the owner of Jackrabbit Blacks. He never leaves his inn and casino. If there is a reason for him to be here, he's probably your scouting talent, which maybe gets the butterflies going a little bit more, Tarek. If you work for Dumond, you wouldn't have to worry about rent ever. Food, the best.
You just have to worry about rent anyway, man. My mom owns the building.
Yeah, you can live in your friend's mom's basement. You don't need your own money. You can live in my basement, man. My mom's basement, but you know.
No, frankly, you know, it's cool because like you guys hang out and like it just pisses my brother off to no end, and I love it. So like, you know, you guys can all stick around, crash whenever you want. Silence as the dice roll.
Sweet math works.
As you guys walk over, in the corner, you guys see Tarek and Samud, and Tarek, you know, motions over for you guys because he was hoping you guys would show up. I mean, those two tables have been reserved for his friends that were going to come to the show.
Hell yeah.
The two tables closest to Terra, presumably.
Yes.
So like we just jet over there. I think I'm going through a wall. Oops.
Broke everything, man.
I know, right? I got
Just gonna
extra
grab-
keystrokes from the DM. It's so insensitive of me.
Yeah, I know.
Did they fix the bug where it just blows you off the map if you go through a wall?
I don't think so. I could be wrong though.
Hold down shift and hope for the best.
Yeah.
Let's find out.
Uh-oh. I think Oswald's table dancing. Let's not do that. Not
Really
that character.
needed that, man.
Not playing that character.
I've got a silver piece here. Let me see that coin slot. Wait.
Do you take credit cards?
As you guys head over to the table,
It's a late show, kids.
Oswald, you notice that Vizzy it seems to be keeping his eyes locked on Rasan and Morgrimmen and seems a little bit anxious and not at ease at all. A handful of rolls again.
Wow.
Oh,
Oh, damn.
it's an insightful party. What an insightful group of folks.
All right.
I
So-
rolled something.
We are the zone of truth. We're the opening act for Tarek Silver Eyes.
as you guys,
Ambulatory mustache.
Oswald's kind of like checking out Vizzy a little bit, and you guys turn and look, and Morgrim and Rasan, you guys remember the last encounter with him. He was the one who came out of the field out by Lysaea's, probably prior to your night out at Blinders.
So Oswald just heard that Vizzy was there because he wasn't with them when that happened, right?
Well, he knows Vizzy. Right. Vizzy runs the laborers union out of the hovels. So he knows of him.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know whether or not they told you that he was there at the fire that night. I don't know if they had proper identification as to who he was, but they make out that person. And he is definitely interested in every move you make, whether you try to go get a drink from the bar or whether you go over to have a chat with Travis Kemp. His eyes are following you through.
Who's you? Just one of us or all of us?
Rasan and Morgrim.
Rasan. Okay.
I blow him a kiss.
Do you have lips?
Kinda.
Multi attack.
I
Blow
force
more than one kiss.
Right, I force air out of my mouth with a smile.
I like to use my attack action to blow 2 kisses.
I've got the feet charmer,
With sugar
so
on top. No.
I can do them as a bonus action with a wink.
Sent you a roll, Tarek, if you could, please.
Oh. Shh. Tarek's on stage. I think he's just warming up.
The butterfly.
I rolled. Okay, because I thought it was performance at first too. Because I rolled like shit. I rolled like shit on the first performance roll on session 1. So I'm just like, oh, do I just like suck? Like, do I just
no, perception. Yeah,
just perception. I got
You're focusing. You're zoning in.
Performance check.
Yeah, you're
focusing. Performance.
Oh goodness gracious!
Oh, I'm so happy it's big hair, Tarek. That's my favorite token.
Tarek Lightfoot.
No, it's only a little bit better.
It's an opening. It's an opening. It's a 14. It's pretty good. It's pretty good. 14.
So
it's fine.
The show starts, and
it's an acoustic cover of a Fairy Fire song. I'm working on it.
Okay.
Yeah, you're warming up.
Yeah. You got to give the audience a little bit of what they're used to, and then you go into the experimental stuff.
Oh, I love this one. It just needs some flute.
Everybody needs a little bit more pan flute.
And then on cue, Tarek pulls out a flute, and we all go, "Where'd that come from?"
Should have played a Loxodon. You could play flute at the same time.
As you're playing, Dumond seems to be taking notes, and
like
you
literally?
start getting, yeah. And Tarek, you start getting a little bit self-conscious. It seems like every time that you're maybe a 16th of a note off on a beat, it's like he's putting a check mark down on a piece of paper.
No pressure.
Travis is, smiling as he writes off to the corner and looks over and waves at you, Morgrim. And at one point, Lysaea gets up to go and get a drink.
Yeah, I was going to say, actually, Oswald's thinking that too. Is it in the room, in like the dining area where the tables and chairs are? Oh, okay, I see it. The bar.
It's up here. No. Come with me. Come on, you can help me carry him back.
Oh yeah, I don't even have to ask. I was already there. You want to go get some drinks? Hey, what do you guys want? And he's like, what do you guys want? What do you want?
And
something with fruit and an umbrella.
You know what I want, man.
As the
It's gonna bring you a tomato and an umbrella.
Rizan would go to,
and a jar of peanut butter.
He's gonna, like I said, he's gonna keep like kind of by Lysaea's side.
As the two of you escort her to the bar, Vizzy gets up and starts walking over. Lysaea, you got a minute? I just want to talk to you. You got a minute?
Oswald looks at Lysaea just to get her read on it.
I guess so. Will you guys grab me a drink?
What do you want? And then blah blah blah. Yes,
Yeah.
sure.
And her and Vizzy head over to his table. The two of you. And the two of them are having a little bit of a chat. What's your face, Marker? You got a question?
Did I notice them before? Because I didn't see the results of that. I mean, I'm gonna keep my eye on them. I just want to keep my situational awareness. I don't like that I've got my back's not to a wall and there's a staircase or a hallway with a staircase to my left. So I'm keeping an eye on that in my peripheral. But I'm watching them settle down over there.
That's the hallway and stairs to go upstairs to the inn's rooms.
I'm going to try to pull a little deception in that I'm going to keep my eye on them, but I want it to look like I've just got my head down and I'm grooving. Oh, yeah.
I should have sent you 2 rolls. You should have a perception.
Yes,
and
yes,
a
no.
Keep
don't
an eye
stop
on them.
talking.
Keep an eye on
No.
them, but don't look like you're keeping an eye on them. You know, just enjoy the show casual.
Right.
Your deception is really effective.
I've fooled myself.
There you go.
Thank you, Lucy. We're going to give Morgrim and Oswald inspiration. Get them up to both 1 each. The rest of the party
Thanks,
already
Lucy.
has 1, so we'll send those over.
Let me know when Tarek finishes his first song.
This is how it starts. This, first there's
I'm not
laughing and
drinking,
ooh and ah.
You chronic send over and take a drink, so I'm going to take a drink.
And the blood and the screaming.
All right. So let's check those rolls. Deception. Yeah, you absolutely convince them that you are jamming out, and you are doing such a good job at doing that you're not really sure what they're talking about. There does not appear to be any concern on Lysea's face in any way, shape, or form. She actually kind of laughs a little bit. And Tarek, you're really, really, really getting into the show, so I'm going to send you another performance check.
Kill it, man. Oh.
You can use my inspiration.
Yeah, I was going to say, yeah. I got one, too.
You do have some of your own inspiration as well. I mean, this is a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity playing at the Gilded Gear.
Yeah, but fucking it up is hilarious.
Not yet, though. Not yet. It's not funny right now. It's just pathetic.
Like, I know all
Well, I guess, but for me, it's funny. I don't know.
Lean into it. Destroy the stage. Be punk rock. It's okay. Get banned from here. That's notoriety.
Those gears
I know all
on
of his
that
songs.
stage, those gears on that stage actually slowly turn. So he, as he moves from gear to gear, he's turning as everybody watches.
That stage gave me an idea for a bartificer.
A bartificer?
Listen, I know all of Tarek's songs, so when I hear him make the mistake, I'm that obnoxious dude that just whistles super loud. I'm just like, yeah, just to cover it up.
Play Maelstrom!
Totally. Maelstrom!
So, Tarek, as you finish up your last song, Willett Deep Pockets stands up and starts clapping. You did not know that he was such a big fan, and you look over in his direction and go to bow a little bit before you start the next song, and all of a sudden you see his eyes, like a look of expression, an expression of shock on his face, and you make out a small feather sticking out of the side of his neck as spit starts to bubble out of his mouth. Rasan and Oswald, you see on the second floor of the inn across the patio from you a flash of light in the southern room. Point an arrow to where that
Thank
is
you.
for everybody.
Thank you.
Dude, Tarek, you're slaying him, man.
You see a flash of light in that room, and a silhouette of a hooded figure turn and quickly move away from the door. And move away from the window rather. As they move away, that is when the two of you notice Willett slump to the floor.
Is there enough light to catch colors?
It was just a shadow. There was like a flash of light behind them that outlined them, and then they took off.
And then when you said the two of you noticed Willett Slummett, you're referring to just me and Oswald and Rasan, right?
Yes,
Okay.
yes. The two
So
people
Oswald's
who saw
definitely
the
just
flash
going to
of light.
move right over to Willett and start checking on him.
Yeah, I'd stop performing at this point because, is there a doctor in the house? But not like that comical because, it's not funny. I'm laughing, but it's not funny.
As you get to
Yes,
him,
I speak jive.
Yeah.
as you get to him, Oswald, you pull out the small dart in his neck, and you can see the spindles of green poison as they reach out through his veins in his neck, and his eyes begin to glaze and milk over.
Slipe us open his neck and suck out the poison. I don't do that. I'm kidding. I think Oswald just gets his body to the ground in some sort of non-traumatic position. He's not like dropping him on his head or nothing, and then just looking around like, can somebody help him? More Grimmin, he says.
Yeah, I'm made aware of this?
Yeah.
Oh,
you
at this point,
last night.
Tarek has stopped playing. Tarek is like pointing over to the side of the stage. You hear Oswald yell out, "More Grimmin."
Oh my. I'll immediately run up 30 feet and let me do a little excuse me. Whoa.
We're out of story time, so
oh, fantastic!
We're not in.
I like my
follow.
movement rate in the narrative. Ooh, look at me go!
I'm gonna follow him. I'm gonna go
The
with
speed of plot. Yeah.
As fast as a Star
The
Fury.
speed of story. Yes. You
All right.
don't have to walk. Let's see now. What are you gonna do? He appears to be poisoned.
He does. I don't have like a pure counter to the poison, but maybe if it's the kind where they get to continue to try to shrug off its effect, maybe bolstering his constitution will help.
You don't have lesser restoration?
Yeah, I guess I should
attempt to
just said that,
cauterize the
right?
wound with this.
Oh, sorry. I was only making a comment. But yeah, okay.
I don't currently have it prepared.
I could tomorrow. Hang in there, buddy.
But I do have enhanced ability, so I could at least boost. I could at least buff the constitution.
Yeah.
Why, you look strong as an ox, and I'll slap
Is he
him.
dead? Yeah, is he dead?
He's not dead.
Tarek's like leaning over on the stage. Is he dead?
Right.
Not on my
He starts
first show,
tuning the
man.
next
Not on my
instrument.
first
He starts
show.
tuning the next instrument. He's like, should I keep going? I mean,
You were hoping the dead would show up, but not like this.
give him inspiration.
Yeah.
Give him inspiration to make
he
it
is
safe.
not dead at that point.
Okay.
Would
Okay.
would a medicine check help at all? Is there anything I could do with a medicine check that would help to?
I can drop one of those too.
Do you want to give me the help action on the medicine check?
That sounds fantastic. If I'm permitted, I would love to.
Okay.
I'm throwing +6 at it. What you got, dog?
Oh, I'm helping you, dude. I'm totally helping you.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm not
Let's
a
do
doer.
that.
I'm a helper. I go get the pot of hot water.
All right. So, well, that was an 18. I'll roll one more time because I'm helping you. That's the advantage, right?
I'm not
All
doing
right.
anything, but I'll happily stand over your shoulder and make comments.
Yeah, let's go with the
Yeah, so
18.
Yeah, let's go with the 18. Yeah. I'm just gonna cancel that roll.
So you're able to take, you're able to extract a little bit of the poison, and you know that by squeezing, because it's a thicker poison, it hadn't fully gotten into his blood yet. It's almost like a thick tar to a point. So you're able
We need to slow down
squeeze
his
out.
heart rate. Get me the ice.
And
Stab.
you begin packing ice
Yeah, right,
in
just
the
stab in the heart.
area.
Yeah, absolutely.
At this point, you think he should survive it, but he's probably going to be down for the count at least for a day or so. Somebody is going to need to get him to safety.
Is it safe to move him?
It should be. It should be.
Yeah, Oswald. I mean, if it's cool, and Oswald will pick him up and carry him home or basically finds, because he's the mayor, right? He's got to have somebody that's going to be interested and take care of him.
Yes, there are many people.
At some point, we should just get a wagon and we just paint Uber on it.
20!
Because we're bringing everybody home every night from the club.
That's my second one for the.
Get him out of the way.
Sure.
So
Better there than death saves.
That's right.
As you get him up and you start moving him, you notice a figure on the 3rd story staring out the window of the room that would have had almost a perfect shot from where he was hit. I mean, it could have been the 2nd story. No, you guys saw a flash of light on the 2nd floor.
2nd floor, right.
On the 3rd floor,
From the grassy knoll.
somebody staring down.
I saw the dart then when I got up on the scene. Like Oswald would have went like showed it.
Oh, probably. I mean, yeah.
Okay. Because I didn't
Poison,
see the shot.
you know.
Yeah. And I'm like,
Picking his teeth with it.
don't suck it out. It could be one of the kind that gets in through your guts. But I'll look up and be like, came from up there. I'll point it out to somebody else because I'm not that smart. I'm just observant.
Who are you going to point it out to?
Well, I'm following behind Oswald as he's carrying off the mayor. I didn't want to say the body because
He's not dead yet.
Superstitious. Yet.
I'm not dead yet.
Well, we just gotta wait.
He didn't say dead body. He just
we just
said
gotta
body.
wait.
That's true. That's true.
1 round, 80 years. Just wait.
Lysaea, Fernleaf, and Vizzy head over, and they, as you point up, the 3 of them come over. Fernleaf is, dude, I'll totally take care of the mayor. Vizzy's guys are gonna make sure he makes it home safe. All right, we totally got this. And as you point up, Morgrim, at the person in the window, and the rest of the party looks up to the window, you all see the shadow turn and move quickly away from the window.
Dude, why is that dude in such a hurry, man? Like, where's he going?
So they took the mayor from Oswald, right?
Yeah.
So Oswald's gonna, I don't know what we're.
How far away is that? I mean, we've got line of sight, and it's not dark outside. It's like what, dusk?
It's like, yeah. I mean, it's what would be considered stalagmite. I mean, because the sun is set and you're inside a very large cave, but there are lots of street lights as well as bioluminescence in the stalactites hanging from the top of the inside of the cavern.
Is it like 100 feet? 200?
To what? To where?
To the window.
The window would be across 105 feet from where you guys were with the excuse me, the mayor, but you saw it on the 3rd floor. This hallway right here is the hallway that goes into the inn proper. If you guys were going to take the stairs, it's about 25 feet.
The hallway I was nervous about.
Yes, it's about 25 feet up to the window entrance. If somebody was going to run and make their way to the window, and it's about maybe 115 feet if somebody has something that lets them do a bamf to another location.
Okay.
I'm gonna cast Dim Door. No, I'm not.
I was hoping somebody had.
I did want to move. Actually, I had Oswald. I had a move request in.
Okay.
I wanted to put Oswald in that location on purpose, just so that there was also eyes on the street before moving to the next place. Because, if Oswald has been on this, in this kind of situation before, so if you're gonna run, you're gonna run.
Yeah. Did I have eyes on him long enough to target them?
At this point, they're out of eyes.
Yeah.
They also move at the speed of narrative.
Well, you had the chance, and you decided to say to your friends, "Hey, look," and point up there. And as everybody looked, that's when he backed away and is out of view.
And thing is like what I was wanting to do is a range of 60 feet anyway. So no, it's perfect. Damn it! Can't hold person from here.
Like, Eric, you gonna finish your show, or like what's going on? Like, are we
Hey,
done?
man.
Right.
Man?
Well, right. At this point,
What happened to the music, man?
Right, maybe they'll talk more about the mayor getting attacked than me not doing so hot. What do you think, Norv?
The sad mood comes over. It's fine. You can play tomorrow night. No problem at all. Just you come back. You play tomorrow night. Right now, I don't think live music's a good idea. After this, we have to get Mr. Deep Pockets home and make sure that he's okay.
Yeah.
Sure. Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Oh, like.
So, Mr. DM,
Yes.
this red structure that I see, presumably that's like a canopy or something that overhangs maybe the first floor, the third floor,
the second floor, or it hangs over the first floor. So there's a room, or there's first floor, that canopy, and then the windows for the second floor.
So can Oswald like basically just sprint and then jump and then grab onto that roof and then pull himself up there?
Yep.
And then is there windows to the third floor from here?
Yes, you would have to jump up from there to the third floor. As you are on the second floor.
Yeah, I don't know if I'll probably climb, and I don't know if unless it's high enough to jump, of course.
As you get to the second floor and you look inside that window, because it's not hard to grab the overhang and pull yourself up, I'm not going to give an athletics check for that. You notice that there's actually a hole that has been broken in the plaster of
the second floor.
Make it quiet. Okay, cool.
There is.
He was doing that stuff.
I heard clock cycles, nothing else.
Oh, I see. Okay, so this is the second floor view where we saw the shadow of the figure, where Oswald and Rasan saw it. Okay.
Correct. And there seems to be a hole broken into the wall.
And it looks like that's probably.
As you walk there, I'm going to say, as you enter the room, I'm going to say, back to
Perception. Can I spend an inspiration?
Yeah, absolutely. All right.
Much better.
As you make it through, you hear a noise coming from that room that the wall is broken through. And you see you see a piece of fabric hanging over the windowsill. And as you move to get a closer look, you make out a figure, a humanoid figure.
Do they have a blowgun? See, blowguns. Just saying.
You can just make out the humanoid silhouette as they jump down off of the actual overhang down below, and you go and you stick your head out the window, and I'm going to move you to another location. Oh, did not mean.
Is blowguns the word of the day?
Sorry, it's a good reference to the game last night. I was equipping my character, and like the only thing I had on there was a blowgun. And Eric's like, you only have a blowgun, right? I'm like, yeah, it's fine.
Nice.
You see that down
I
below,
got a hand axe. Okay.
down below on the street, there is a open. The manhole is now open down into the sewer. Assumingly, that is where that person went. With that 19 perception, just to keep things rolling, you hear a noise briefly above you.
Oh.
And you look up to the third floor window, and you see a cloaked head stick its head out, a cloaked head pop out of the window, pull back, and then you hear vroom, and you look and you see a puff of ashen smoke by the entrance of the sewerway, as if they possibly have dim-doored down into the sewer.
And that's a Viper trick, right?
Not that you're aware of.
Oh, okay. So this isn't okay.
I mean, it's not a standard kit and caboodle for a Viper to have the ability to dim door. I mean, do they have some who can? Probably, possibly.
But it's not common knowledge. It's not like Oswald's seen it before.
Yeah,
I got
yeah.
you. Cool. Okay. Yeah. I think Oswald's going down the hall.
Are you gonna go get your friends, or are you just gonna go jump in the sewer by yourself?
I'm gonna jump in the sewer by myself. Now that's more than likely. I'm not planning on going far, but I at least want to get eyes and see.
Easy, Raph. Master Splinter would want us to stay together.
Bring up the old
We
sewer
are
map.
not a band of turtles raised by a ninja rat, though, yet. We're, baby steps.
Not this campaign.
Right. Not this campaign.
Bring up the old map.
Right, we need to get covered in mutagenic ooze first. So first is ooze.
Well, that's why we're going down into the sewer.
right.
Right.
Oh, perfect. Thanks. Perfect.
Why do you think I'm so excited? It's like a were shark. Bite me.
Bite me, were shark. Now there's a T-shirt.
Oh, yeah. If only we had recorded that session.
Always want to bite me, where shark.
Yarr.
Alright, let's drop you in
I'm kind of like doing a little bit of RP, like as a player, there's no way I would fucking do this, right? But Oswald's a third level character who's lived on the streets, right? So I'm kind of just going with
drop
what he
down
would
there.
do.
And you're human, right?
Yeah, so there's no like light coming from the above either. Just dash black.
Hell.
I will add a small light that's coming from above. It's sure there should be some light coming from above. Not a lot. but-
It's nighttime in a cave, in a sewer, in the
Okay.
cave.
And it's dark.
Yeah, you don't
we're
see
And you're wearing
sunglasses.
sunglasses. Hit it.
Small to-
No, that's gonna be Tarek when he gets in there. He's gonna be like, I can't see anything. Well, Tarek, take those shades off. No.
It's not befitting. It's not befitting my particular
There is a
Idiom,
sir.
idiom.
there is down here. There is a rolling green mist that is running through, a stench unlike anything you have ever smelled before.
Oswald's never been in the sewer before, or is this different even for the sewer?
I find that hard to believe.
Or I do.
No,
I mean, he's an urchin.
Yeah, no, you may have been in the sewers before, but they don't exactly have the nicest sewer system in Grow Runner. They don't run enough gelatinous cubes. They need to up their cube count.
I guess I'm just wondering: is it unusually pungent?
Yes,
Okay.
yes, it's unusually pungent.
So it's not like weaponized Febreze.
The whole
That's.
population.
I mean, that's honestly that's far enough. As long as no one attacks him in this position, I just wanted to kind of get eyes on it. So Oswald will climb back up because he can't see the carpet. Unless is there something like he'll take a minute and let's maybe at least listen to see if he can hear footsteps in the water going in some direction.
I mean, I'd follow him if he ran off.
Well, at this point, he was at the door while you guys were
Maybe.
trying to figure out what to do, and then all of a sudden he took off, and then you saw him jump out the window and jump down a sewer hole. You guys are like, "What the fuck is this guy doing?"
Right, we
Is he
just- we just see him.
MacGyver's the climbing the side of the building, and you guys are just like,
He ran
Ozzy's
off.
unpredictable, man. You
He-
never know what he's going to be doing.
He
man.
ran off at the barn. This is just classic Oz. It's fine.
I mean, what do you do if you have an 18 in all your physical stats? I mean, this is the kind of how you play things, right?
right.
He's out there having a montage.
No, just enough to get eyes, and then because I didn't want, you never know as a player where the markers are for the trail running cold, so I just wanted to make sure I took them out. So yeah, he'll climb back up though.
It's a good sniff. What? Recognize this game?
So we're
Right on, thanks, man.
Let's take Rasan. Let's take Norv. Let's take Morgrim, and let's make a pile of people here.
Oh, it's time for the cuddle puddle already.
Grimmin, your stars are pointing.
But we don't. The night doesn't have to be a total loss.
Sorry, they were dull when we got here.
Moonhaven, don't make it weird, man. Just go with it.
Just go with it.
It's like the time I ate that mushroom the size of a turkey leg.
Oswald out of the sewer.
Dude, that wasn't a mushroom, man.
It wasn't a turkey. What? Wait. It's calling for you.
Oswald back out. So you guys meet over at the sewer.
Dude, Oz,
just
man, like,
climbed
what
up.
have you been eating, bro?
I think they went down there, and I think they use magic.
Because you smelled it?
It's a joke that like 5 people get, and 3.
Well, one of them might be actually watching.
That's true, actually. Yeah, I guess I didn't think of that.
This is a shout out to Judd Dog from 1987.
So whoever shot, it appears whoever shot at Willet Deep Pockets. From what Oswald saw, somebody escaped the 2nd floor, and then somebody boofed down from the 3rd floor into the sewers.
Have my last 2 shows end with shit going sideways and us having to like rough people up as we go home?
No, you had a couple of your regular stay gigs
Okay.
at Blinders. No, it doesn't happen every show, but you're a.
It's definitely happened at every solo show.
Right, right. I guess
Yeah,
right. So
yeah,
now I'm
yeah.
just wondering how many shows end with us having to beat a guy up.
At
That's
least
part of the
2.
act, man. It's all just part of the
When
act.
we're all together, pretty much.
They totally ruined your show so far.
You know,
I don't
burn
know,
the
they might have-
house down and paint the town red are metaphors, right?
The murder might have saved mine, or the attempted murder might have saved me from dying on stage.
Oswald just looks at you with distaste.
Is that
The mayor could die. This isn't the time for jokes. We have to find them. And Oswald heads back toward the hole. And there's a light Harry here. Is that like, what kind of light is that? And can I grab it?
It's just it's a wooden 4x4 with a piece of black gold iron that encages a small arcane light source. So I mean, if you wanted to really put some effort into it and crack the top off of a public works street light, then absolutely you can.
Well, no, your phrasing
like,
has
whoa,
let me know
whoa.
that there would be consequences. So
Sounded like 3 to 5 with good behavior.
Right.
Tarek's like, yeah, dude, you
It
don't
sounded
wanna
like
go there.
automatons with nets to me.
I'm like, dude, man, I can do this at will. Like, I just kind of like conjure a ball of light, right?
Right, I have
Like,
4
I
above
can
my
do this
head.
all the time, man.
Oh,
You
okay,
don't
cool.
need that?
Let's go.
All right, let me drop a
Awesome. Bring that
token.
light this way.
Let me bring a token in for said bubble of light.
Are you sure you want to go down there, man?
We don't have much time. We have to go after them.
All right, well, do you know which way they went?
No.
Yeah, because like wandering around the sewer, man, that's like, I'm not even dressed for it. I got my nice clothes on.
Maybe
But,
we
you
could
know.
sniff them out.
I think
Go for it, Grim.
at that
Go
point,
for it,
honestly, I
Grim.
think at that point, Oswald's going to like walk this way because he's going to have to go. He goes, fine. I need to go get a lantern. And and he's gonna walk back towards.
I'm thinking Morgrimmon might turn into a wolf
Is that
for the
ball
first
of
time
light?
ever.
What is the size of your ball of light there?
Well, it's a light spell, so what? It's 20 and 20, right? 20 bright, 20 dim.
Ev's using the force.
That should be good.
Kev's had a little bit to drink, and he was looking at the lights through his hood, and it looks really cool.
Groovy, baby. Little more wine and you'll be the Mamastopheles.
Oh, hell yeah.
Right on.
That's what I'm talking about.
Alright, you should all.
He's got to
be
show
able
up here at some point.
Rocket onto said map, you should be able to see the ball of light. I'm hoping. If not, let me know and I can fix it.
There I am. I'm good.
Ball of light is not.
When I click on myself, I don't get.
I want you to
Light
click
source.
me.
I want you to know that I am thinking about you as I click myself.
Somehow that didn't make it
So-
better.
It didn't make it worse.
I don't have anyone's character sheet.
Oh no, you got a light source. It's just the
Oh,
green.
cool.
As the light is
Yeah,
down
I see
here,
that.
you realize that the slow mist that is rolling through here actually has a greenish tint to itself. And
You can put the light right on my token if you want, because I'm not that clever guy who's gonna do that thing that I normally do.
You're not playing that character this time around.
I'm not playing that character. Yeah. He's gonna have the light right on himself, like just kind of hold his hand up, like looking
As
around.
close as possible to his eyeballs.
Yeah. Damn, I can barely see past this light. It's so bright in here.
there you go. Now your source of light, sir.
You're a shining example to us all.
Yes, that's at least that's what your mama says. All right. You do make out now that there's a better light source down here that there appears to be scuffs in the muck and moss heading from the ladder to the west.
Okay, cool.
Go west, young man.
Serious case of muck scuffing.
Anybody close to Oswald is going to be like, oh. Hear Oswald mumble under his breath, I wish I had a shield.
Morgrimmon's been like sniffing and snarling at himself, trying to turn into a wolf, but he's not sure he knows how. And he's like, "Do I really want to smell this place more profoundly?"
I don't know if we. I don't know if we need that yet.
All right, well, put a pin in it and we'll revisit.
Oswald
Norval's
goes
reaching into his
marching
pocket
off
for
into
like the orange with the clove stuck in it. Like, it's like-
Sorry, I should probably
Pull that up.
specify. There's Oswald doesn't go marching off into the darkness. I was just kind of moving because I anticipated the entire party moving. Oswald is moving with the light, so whatever that looks like.
Did you move west?
Yes.
Okay, there you are. Okay, I've caught up to your
West.
luminosity.
Yeah, I'll walk right up there next to you. I'm just gonna go with story movement and just put myself up there.
Just gotta.
Sure.
And
Oh my god, there's a red guy.
as
Cha-cha, real smooth.
A red guy. What?
as you move forward there,
There is a red guy.
Rat folk with a parted goatee.
They take their hairstylings very seriously.
as
Wow.
you guys begin to come forward, you make
It
out
is Splinter.
just at the edge of the light, a small humanoid rat backs quickly out of the light, and you hear him say, "Master said to stop them! Stop them!" And we are going to send over our...
You think he's talking about us?
Just passing through.
I don't think we're his
What you
master.
want about those rat
First
dudes, man? But
initiative
they are
roll.
stylish, man. Check
Oh.
out
I was supposed to be an 18.
I'm gonna do my usual, just
Damn,
wait, see what
table's
everybody else does.
I even changed my dice color to imply that my previous dice went to dice jail. It did not help.
There's an
The
extension
monk
for
like-
Dice Jail now. There's like a dice
Now.
forge where you can melt your dice.
There is, yeah, I saw that.
With initiative roll, we are going to take our first 10-minute break so everybody can go and use the bathroom before we get into this combat.
Good. 'cause
Thank
I gotta go
everybody who
potty.
is currently watching us. Thank you for being here, and we will be back momentarily. Thank you. right, we are back as the party finds themselves in
Hello,
the
chat
sewer.
participants.
Yes, hello, chat participants. Thank you for sticking with us while we emptied our bladders and prepared for combat. A rat folk just outside.
Good lord!
Just outside of you, lets out to his friends to stop the intruders, as Master has told them to do. They quickly back out of the dim light just ahead of you guys, and you guys prepare. Rasan, you are going to lead us off in initiative. You currently can't see one, but you hear skittering and voices about to the west of your location.
All right. What's this? How can we tell how deep this? I'd probably just
It's probably
Jump in.
about waist.
Find
Yeah, it's probably about waist deep. And there are obvious floating items that you probably
No, I was
don't
gonna
wanna
just
hang
say I
out
was gonna
with.
hop over and get to the other side.
How many of them
Gun.
look like candy bars?
Yeah, how many of them are Baby Ruths for real?
Yeah. What's like
for
what's
real,
like
the for
what's
real number is 0. How
Okay,
many of them
good
look
question.
like Baby Ruths? They're all Baby Ruths, but not all Baby Ruths are for
It's
real
okay.
Baby Ruths.
It's okay.
Well, you were going to turn into a wolf.
So that we'll say that's
Thinking
15
about it.
feet of movement for you to jump over, Ross.
Yeah, I'm gonna basically hold my action because I can't really
See?
be prepared. Let's see. And basically prepared because with the what the hell? The defense thing. So like basically get a dodge action.
So you're going to spend a key
Dodge.
point, use dodge as a bonus action? Or just the
Well,
action?
I guess if I
Dodge
have
action.
to, that's if something's jumping out from the darkness. I'm basically holding my action, I guess. So, yeah.
Next in the initiative order.
Okay. Well, I thought I saw them, so I'm gonna go with that and move up to here. Passing by Norville, going, excuse me,
Be careful.
standing
No problem.
standing kind of next to Oswell.
Oswald puts his hand out. He doesn't necessarily stop Morgrimmon's movement, but just more of like RP affectation kind of thing.
Yeah,
Be careful.
protective.
And he just says, be careful. They probably have traps laid.
Oh, I'll let you get him. I just want to light him up for you. And I'm gonna look and see if I can see one from there.
Yeah, from moving that far forward, you can see one more criminal.
I've got eyes 60 feet.
Good for you.
And he begins to glow from within while his body loses solidity and just becomes a skeletal network of connected pinpricks of starlight.
I think we've all
Save
seen
it
this
for the
before.
OnlyFans. Cut it out.
You have all seen this before.
Oswald's still amazed.
This is his second time doing it. So this time he feels like he's getting it right. And what that lets him do, it's a bonus action to assume it, and it's an action for me to try and hit that one with a guiding bolt.
Oh,
Kill him.
This
Kill
doesn't-
him dead.
Well, if I don't kill him, at least I'll light him up.
That's it.
All right. Well, here's a 4d6 radiant damage.
Was that it?
Oh, not too bad.
Nice.
Not too bad.
That was
Oh,
pretty good.
14 point. Did I vaporize him?
Yes, you did. His tattered clothes and cloak fall to the ground. Bits of
A little too
ash.
much pepper on that one, I guess, Oswell.
So there was this streak of light that went through the darkened sewer, and then we saw this poor little rat folk go, and then
Yeah.
explosion, like like Jim Henson Muppet explosion.
I already
Rags
regret
everywhere.
this. Okay. Yeah. That'll be enough out of me, I think. I'm gonna just continue glowing. Oh, I also provide light as a light source when I'm in this avatar form.
For what, like 300 feet?
Oh, yeah, I think so.
God, I hope not.
How far is the light source though? Or the light
It's 10-foot radius and 10-foot bright, 10-foot dim.
10 and 10.
From the darkness, a
Ooh.
bolt lets loose, catching you, Morgrimmon, in one of your
Turnabout's
pinpricks of light.
Fair play, I guess.
It catches you in one of your pinpricks of light.
Good lord, that really smarts.
You take
That's
3
gonna leave a
points of
mark.
damage.
Your light is lightly damaged. Oh,
Oswald Prowdus.
okay.
Is your turn.
Well. I keep clicking through my options like this is some other kind of character, and I think the only thing Oswald's doing is, I can't select my token. Oh, now I can. Okay, I don't know what that was about. So I think Oswald's going to move to the edge of the light and put himself in the path of whatever hit Morgrimmon. But light being what it is, Oswald doesn't see anything, so I guess
As you move up, you notice that right here,
Okay.
that actually is the end of that wall as it starts to curve towards the north, and there is a large metal grate that you can just make out at the edge of the shadow. It's not a cross grate, it's just a straight vertical hatched grate that are about maybe 3 to 4 inches separating each other. Large
Big enough for
steel
something with the body of a rat, but not necessarily big enough for an Oswald.
beams. Something like that. That sounds about right.
If you're moving fast enough, you probably get through it.
I guess that's kind of true, at least most of me.
I don't have grease prepared.
I think Oswald's just going to stand there and kind of take the dodge action. That's what's happening. All right, I'm done. I'm going to advance the... oh, never mind.
Of dodge as an
Advancing the
action,
cow.
so let me add that to you. So I don't have
Morgrimmon would have called out, "Do you have eyes on them?"
No, I don't. I
No.
can't see.
Oh, they're on my face.
And I need to stay close.
close.
Then Moose Antler, I need to stay close to you to give you a little bit of visibility. Then
from the north.
Yeah,
just
or
between-
Norville. Yeah,
From
definitely.
the north,
That'll help.
between the bars, a bolt ricochets off of one of said bars, missing Oswald. Norville, keeper of the light, please advance.
All right, yeah, sure. Yeah. Step up here. See what's going on?
Oh, cool. Thank you.
Oh, yeah, no problem. That's what I'm here for. Okay, so is this guy, because the way the corner is here on the map, can I actually see him, or is that just an artifact of the line of sight there? 'Cause I don't want to make an assumption there.
Checks.
That's fair.
You can see him, however, you are going to be at a -2 as he has coverage. It's a very small gap between the stone and the beam.
Yeah, I'm not going to do that anyway. I'm going to... Where's my range? What?
About
5 feet? What is the
here.
point of that?
6.4 inches.
My range is right here.
That's terrible.
where is the body? The body is here.
Here and here and here.
You know what? I got first level slots to burn. What the hell?
It's a new
I
day.
liked what you did.
I vaporized a freaking rat.
I-
Like whoops.
I liked what you did with
No,
that guiding bolt.
That's
and I'm
not
gonna do the
whoops.
same
That's a
thing.
good thing.
It is. That's the first. But that's the first person. That's the first thing I've actually killed in this campaign.
Is it the first thing Morgrimmon has killed?
Well, we haven't
Yeah.
killed really anything in this campaign, though.
No, but I've been
Really,
keeping it to the non-lethals until
Yeah, I'm-
whoops.
I'm
Well, I
Right.
mean,
raging bolt.
that's yeah.
Right. We all should congratulate ourselves for resisting the temptation to going right to drawing swords and killing everybody in the bar last session.
That's true. That's true.
I'm
But I
really
don't really-
on the fence about actually trying to kill this guy.
Chat was glad that they were.
I'm having an actual moral conundrum here.
Yeah.
With this character. don't
I
know if
love
really
that
wanna kill
Eric's
this
having
guy.
a moral conundrum at the table, and I get to see it.
Right? Because normally I'm just like all about murdering things. Right?
Well, I mean,
it depends on the character.
It depends on the character. Sometimes you want to
It
harvest
is-
their parts for reasons unknown, right?
It
And
is
that's
more
not
of your characters
necessarily
than it isn't.
bad.
Yeah, it's true. All right,
It's
yeah,
just
you know what?
lawful.
Well, if you don't kill the thing, then it's gonna kill us. So I don't know what your moral conundrum is.
Maybe. You know what? How far is?
They're
Can you
shooting
aim-
arrows at us or shooting.
Can you
something.
incapacitate it? Because I mean, from my point of view, the only value is for questioning.
If you've got a
I'm
sleep
gonna,
spell, then we get new problems.
I have a whole person. Is that going to work on this guy? Is a rat
gonna
folk
get
a
a save.
person?
It's gonna get a save. That's also a good question. I think it's a humanoid though, but he'll still have a save. It's
Yeah,
not
I'm
worth a
gonna
second
drop
roll
it on
spell
him.
slot.
I dropped it on him. I'm holding him. Bam! And I
Cool.
wasted that spell slot. There you go.
Eddie
Yep.
Twunzo. Bam!
Yeah, well, that's
That rat folk has will of steel.
yeah, it does.
All right, Tarek.
Oh, wait until the threat is real. I mean, these rat folk, I'm not really that scared of them.
I am going to move up 25 feet.
Tarek, it's dark down here. You should take off your sunglasses.
No. And
Just no.
and then
What would the
I-
fans say?
Right.
Probably say I look cool as hell.
Right. What if we see someone and they recognize me in the
And my secret identity is blown. please no.
DM, I need a ruling on
It's my
a
job.
spell.
Okay.
So
It instantly works no matter what.
dancing cantrips, dancing lights, the cantrip. You can create 4 orbs within range. Does that mean I can place 4 orbs where I want within the range? Or are they all the same location upon casting time, and then I can use a bonus action to move
No,
them?
they're within range. So you can make them appear within 120 feet.
Well, I think what Tyler's asking is, can he make 4 appear at different positions as long as they're all within range?
Yes, that is the question. Thank you, Kev.
Yeah, I think so. Makes sense.
Dancing lights.
Then I do that.
You're all like
I-
the dancing baby meme. Just think about the little dancing
Let me
babies.
create. Let me get some dancing.
I like to think they're like little Grateful Dead bears.
Oh, there you go.
I just want one. I want one here. I want one here because that's as far as I can see. I want one here because that's as far as I can see. And I want one here.
Cool, that's awesome,
Oh.
dude. Thanks.
Please and thank you.
This is the very first situation ever that I've seen dancing lights used for something that was helpful.
Hey, I'm trying it out. You know.
Holy shit!
Yeah,
I'm just,
no,
I'm just one man, Kev. I'm just one man.
this is good. This is good.
He's on the edge of the boat going, "It's been 36 years."
I mean, I took dancing lights as a character just to fuck with people, but yeah, thank you very much. This should help. So I think it's like 10 feet. How bright are those?
I only read the part
Dim light in a
to
10-foot radius.
Dim light in a 10-foot radius. Cool.
I think like
Better than no light in any radius.
Mhm. Hey,
Yeah, thanks.
every
Get
little
rid
bit
of those
helps.
X's. They're distracting.
Now I think Oswald can see the rat folk in the flax corset.
Mhm. Mhm. Mhm.
And
Now you can understand why I didn't want to kill it, right? I mean, that's fashion.
And hopefully that's not a flat corset. We're in trouble.
For whatever reason, Eric,
All right.
said get rid of those X's. They're distracting. To me that was a Oh shit! What the fuck's his name? He was the pathological liar on SNL. What's that actor's name?
John Lovitz.
John Lovitz. Yes, thank you. Get rid of those X's. They're distracting.
Distracting me.
A flax corset. What kind of a seedy joint is this?
Anything else from you, sir?
I mean, of course, they might get a job up with blinders.
No, I don't think so, because I moved. I don't think I have any cool bonus actions that I want to do. No, I don't want to bardic inspiration to anybody, because I'm not feeling inspired yet.
I basically now picture these rat folk just
Not really
wearing
inspired,
whatever it is that
neither are
gets
you.
thrown into the sewers. Whatever ends up in the sewers, that's what they wear as clothing. So this flax corset
Yeah, who owned
like
this originally?
hanging off. Somebody thinks they're pretty. The rat folk thinks they're pretty cool by putting it on. Look.
It's like a ball gown on them. It's huge.
Look out over there. There's fanny pack and tarp.
Another bolt ricochets off of the vertical bars.
Disadvantage
However,
bonus.
it straightens itself out. It actually seems to help as it finds purchase in Oswald's chest.
That's a disadvantage, folks. That's an impressive roll.
For 5 points.
Okay.
The one
He
with
puts
the
up his forearm. It bounces off. There's now a gash.
the one with the flax corset. After you've brought this magical light scourge upon his eyes, fires at you, Mr. Derek.
No, thank you.
Rasan shouts, "Shoot at me!"
I can deflect missiles. Come on.
Well, yeah, he's
I just want to catch one and throw it back.
That's okay. So it hasn't been your turn yet. Now you can move. Like, but as soon as your turn, you'll be up all up in their face.
Every
'Cause
monk
you're a
I've
monk.
ever played, that's
You're
all
a
I've
monk.
ever wanted to
So
do is
that's
just
what-
catch arrows and throw them back.
Right. And then stunning fist dragons.
Do the Fist of the North
Yeah.
Star style.
And then,
well.
of
As soon
course-
as he could, as soon as he had some sight, he would have started moving forward. As you know,
It's only been
One
6 seconds.
fires.
yeah, I
This
know.
is
Well, he had the held action too.
arrows flying from the other side of the grate, one after the other. 2 deflecting and landing at Norv's feet.
What was your held action? Because it's not just I'm going to hold my action until there's something to do.
Well,
I'm
he
gonna do
was,
something.
basically holding in this action. Well, the missile deflecting and the dodge would have just been, never mind. Just I don't.
don't hold it for too long. It'll hurt. It'll
Yeah,
have free
yeah.
health.
Right. You end up with colon cancer.
Yeah, definitely.
Well, I mean,
And then-
he would have moved forward as soon as there was light. He couldn't really do much anything except try to block stuff or dodge.
And one lone bolt comes from the hallway to the west. However, a flurry of them ricocheted off of the bars to the north, falling at the feet of Norv and Oswald.
Let me ask a quick question, if you don't mind. So
Yeah.
these bolts, there's 4 misses there. Presumably they were fired by somebody. And were they fired by 4 locations that we can't see and are definitely not Wispy Locks and Flax Corset? Or at least some number of those?
Flax Corset definitely shot one of them. And Whiskey Locks.
Is the one who hit Roswell at first for 5.
Right, and then just missed. He actually just missed you this time.
Okay, so this was Wispy Locks who was shooting
Yeah.
at Oswald those 2 times.
And
Okay.
now it is Rasan's turn. But
Okay.
I will let you do an extra move just because of that light. So make one move action because you were holding, and you said when the lights came on you would have moved. So we'll
Yeah.
okay that move.
Okay, thank
and
you
then-
for that. Yeah.
And then from there,
Cool,
we'll
thanks.
let you take the rest of your turn.
We drop some mad chop sake on one of these rat folk.
And you can
Maybe
make out
he's got to hit
shadows to the
first.
north.
It's got to hit. Come on, man. Show us how it's done. Roll 2 20s.
Yeah, I'm actually gonna spend a key point so I can get an extra movement. Or no, actually, yeah, no, actually, I don't need to do that.
No, you don't. You already have.
Yeah,
movement.
I was thinking that I couldn't. Yeah, I move up here and I'm gonna attack this guy here.
Punch him in his little rat face.
Yep.
Punch him in his rat chest.
I don't have the moral
conundrum.
conundrum that you did, so I don't
Punch
mind
this
that.
rat bastard in his rat face.
Telling you, go for the chest.
Tell him Tarek sent you.
That's a hit.
Oh, quarterstaff. Cool.
Was that a hit? I don't know.
So-
Oh. Yeah, for some reason it's not telling me like if it's a success or not.
Yeah, that's because it's in the DM's domain.
It's
We're
not.
not
It's
supposed
not
to.
on the combat tracker. If it was on the combat tracker, you'd see it, but it's not.
We have a skilled DM who keeps things from us on purpose.
That
And we
first
love him
hit
for it.
brings the crunches of bone as he collapses to one knee from just one blow. Not dead, but still not happy.
He's probably thinking about the fact that he does not have health insurance at this point. I can tell
Well,
you
since
that.
I didn't have to, I'm gonna spend a key point to do flurry of blows and hit him, since I didn't have to spend it on the movement.
You can get an unarmed strike. It's just a bonus action unless you want to use it and get 2 strikes.
As a bonus action for free, you can just take a single unarmed strike.
Oh yeah, that's right.
But you cannot then choose to spend the key point, so up to you.
I'll just go with the regular. I'll save my key point. Or no, that's not the right
Good
one.
call.
He's gonna key them.
Oh.
Here, I'm all weak.
Oof.
No, he's not.
Oh, okay.
You
Should
see
I
what you
spend
did
my
to his die roll
inspiration?
right there?
Go ahead, spend your inspiration. Yes,
That Joker's so bad.
Yeah, I'm
it,
gonna-
like ruined his roll.
spend your
Waka
inspiration.
waka waka.
It cannot be worse.
It's true.
See?
It could
But it's
still.
marginally better.
All right. Well, you gotta use it to get it. So here we go, murdering again. All right. Anything else from you, Ross? On
No, that's pretty much it.
spend a key point. It's
I'm not taking responsibility for that, by the way. That was
Inspiration.
not me. Bad
No,
juju.
man.
I don't believe in it.
No, but it was me casting the bad juju on purpose.
I willed it into existence.
I did because these are like the first 2 things we've encountered in the first encounter. I just wanted the inspiration gone. And I knew the DM was on my side, so I feel like I had a pretty good shot.
I wanted to spend something. It was either a key point or inspiration.
Keep-
So I still got key points. So
What's your question?
How
Margaret?
deep is the poo juice?
About 3.5
Waist
feet.
deep. Yeah.
Depending on
Okay.
your
yeah,
height,
about waist
deep.
high.
Waist deep on a medium
If
size.
you're a gnome, it might be chin deep.
No. I don't ever want to hear chin deep poo
Right.
juice.
On a halfling, I am
didn't say
staying
chin.
on this.
You said that all on your own, man.
That was all you
Heard
did.
it in my head. All right, I'm swinging all the way out to here for the fences, mind you. I'm just being brave. I'm gonna be up here on the edge while I'm in my "Ooh, I bring you pain" form.
That was chin deep in the prune juice.
Chin deep in the prune juice.
That reminds me of a story.
Oh hell!
So you move up and you can now see through the northern
Those
portal.
born under the scales shall see a balancing of every account they have except their finances. Equilibrium brings peace of mind, but it won't pay the rent. And I'm gonna vaporize another rat folk.
Oh,
My moral conundrums have been solved.
Glad to hear it.
Yeah, right? I'm still not burning these yet. I've just got these for days. So we're gonna pop off on Wispy Locks there first. Little vaporization action. Is that a hit? Yeah.
yes.
Is that a hit?
Little 4d6 radiant.
Damn, nice. Oh, decent. That's respectable.
Again, just drags an old cloak fall to the ground.
Okay. Well, then, as a bonus action, now that I'm fully powered up, I assume the form of the Centaur Archer and drop another Radiant Bolt at next one. Oh.
Inspiration. You got inspiration?
That's a miss.
Spend it.
I'll give it to you. I'll give you one.
Do you guys see the other two coming up from the west?
I spoke too soon. I don't have it.
I'll burn one. I got it. I want to hit this. We're going to try that again. Oh, hell. All right, you're up. I say to Oswell, you're up.
One with the big left arm. Don't ask. Fires his crossbow. On his pack tactics.
I'll deflect that. Yeah. No, well, I mean, to what degree is, what is it?
What degree is your deflection?
Yeah, you roll like a D10.
That's I think it's a D10 plus my proficiency bonus and my level, so it'd be like a +5. D10 plus 5.
D10 plus your dexterity modifier plus your monk level.
Ah, that's okay.
It reduces it by.
So that's 4 plus, so +7.
D10 plus 7? Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. So I'm just gonna.
And that's how much damage you deflect, basically.
I'm gonna roll out there.
Oh.
If you spend a key point, you can throw it back.
So you still took 1 point of damage though, because he rolled a 9 on his damage. So 1 plus 7 is 8. So
he cut my hand a little bit. I can put that on if you want, or did you want me to put it on?
I got you.
Okay.
Find you on the tracker. Right. So that one. The one.
Paper cut.
Started goatee. Into the wind. One with the drapey beret.
The bolt comes in and Rasan just like reaches up and snatches it. And it stops like right here. Like goes like right into his palm. So it's just like a little blood from his palm, but everything else he catches a little thing from the point.
The fletching cut him.
Yeah.
Those sons of bitches.
Fletching on a crossbow bolt is, definitely more significant than fletching on an arrow.
Yeah, you got a pretty bad splinter.
Usually leather. Yeah.
Right. You got a part of a feather sticking in my hand. Sons of bitches.
From between the grate, you guys see an arrow go flying through, hitting Rasan as he is busy dealing with the one with the flax corset. It's almost like they have some type of tactics to the way that they're combating, are fighting you guys.
They're working together as a pack.
I know. Oswald, it's your turn.
Can you please describe in a little bit more detail the construction of the sewer grate to the north? I know you said the bar spacing is like 3 or 4 inches, but everything else, I'm wondering about everything else.
The steel itself seems to be going into recesses in the ceiling, as well as recesses in the stone in the floor itself. You're not sure how deep it went or how deep it goes.
So they're just steel bars rather than an iron or steel superstructure that the bar's attached to.
Correct.
Then he's gonna walk over here. Maybe, I think. I can't see. Oswald can't see, but right. Okay, that's cool. And then just grab one bar, and then grab the other bar, and use the one bar for leverage to pull this other bar out. Then bar lift gates. Old school.
Give me a strength check.
Roll your D100.
Oh, actually, you can give me instead of that, either that or pick one, strength or athletics. I'll let either one of those fly.
Oswald is not a skill monkey, so it doesn't matter.
Okay.
I'll just roll one.
This is a good roll.
One bar snaps from the ground, falling to the floor. Or you can throw it on your side and use it as a club if you want.
Does it do more than a D8?
No.
Then no. But oh wow,
It's not a magical super great.
Well, you know, I gotta ask. It's Grum Runner.
It's a +5 sewer grade.
It's a +5 Vorpal sewer grade. They're
has,
really serious about their security.
It has poo resistance. The poo just slides right off of it.
If I can move further, I will move there so that straight oil skin doesn't get, like, you know, it's going to be, they got to make some adjustments to do a melee or range attack. But presumably the strength check was an action, right? I think, no, I think I'm good. I have advanced the combat track.
The one with the embarrassing voice. Backs the truck up. Fires from out of the dark at you, Oswald.
Cool. Like, I want Oswald to get fucked up in this fight. I don't want him to die, but I want him to get fucked up.
Norval.
Oh, dude, Ozzy, man, I hope you feel better, man. Here, take these hit points. And yeah, that's my action.
That's a bonus. No.
Oh, is it a bonus? Okay, well, in that case,
Dude, thanks.
I'm gonna heal you and. What's going on here?
I was just wiggling back and forth while you thought about what you were doing.
He's got that guy in hand. I'm gonna step up here just so I can see around the corner if it moves me here. Oh, there we go. Holy crap! Okay, there's all those dudes over there.
So Norval is like a aura, priest of aura.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. He does say thanks, by the way. I'm just trying to like work it out in the head for future RP stuff.
You know, I might as well use this. Speaking of being a priest of aura, I am going to channel some divinity, and
Oh no.
let's see, within 30 feet of me. And so, like in this area here, I'm going to create the old sphere. I'm just gonna exit the wrong mode. You get it. I can get all three of those guys. I'm gonna drop them in the sphere or the radiance of the dawn.
Okay, and how big is that sphere?
That sphere is, in fact, I'll tell you as soon as I click the right button. The range is 30 feet. Any magical darkness within 30 feet, yada yada. Additionally, each hostile creature within 30 feet of you. So it's within 30 feet of me. So I'm sorry. Yeah, these guys, I'm gonna have to step up the rest of my movement, I guess. We'll get rid of this. What is going on?
What's the rest of your movement, man?
Yeah, okay. That's the rest of my movement. It's like up to here, right? And this guy is, okay, within range now. Perfect.
And it's 30 feet of what, like? Right?
Yeah, it's within 30 feet of me. They have to make a save, and I'll just drop the save on these three guys. Because the targeting mechanics are paying the neck. And then
There's one success. There's one failure. It's another failure.
okay, well,
The one with the callous left arm is the one who saved.
I'm gonna drop the damage here in the chat now. So the one who saved takes 6 points, and the others take 12. Thanks, Aura.
Oh, and then the other one takes half, you said?
Yes, yes. And as I say it, I tell him, may Aura have mercy on you.
Does he say it like seriously, or is it like practiced?
No, seriously. Yeah, he's
Cool,
like,
nice.
he feels really bad about it. He doesn't want to hurt these things.
And this is a side of
Even though
normal
they're
life
antagonists.
none of us have seen, right?
Yeah, like the dude abides, man. He's not about violence. Only when he's pushed to it, man.
Jesus fucking Christ, Walter.
Oh yeah, well, I guess we can move that tracker along. There we go.
They all just like,
Yeah, if you're doing multiple people, if we can figure out a way to target them, because it's a real pain in the ass going through 30 people and dropping it on, or not going through all the people in the tracker and trying to match the names
Oh, yeah,
and
I'm
drop it
sorry.
on there. No, I'm just saying,
Yeah.
not a huge
Yeah,
deal.
I'll try and use the
Not a
targeting
huge deal.
thing next time.
Right, Tarek is doing a disco dodgy dance because he is still disconnected.
yes,
The disco duck.
Man,
He has been for a little bit.
Corset
I missed it.
holds
But
his
hopefully,
position. That is the end of the round, and we are going to take a quick break with that being the end of the round. So
Oh, come on, the Simpsons are starting.
just that way we can see if we can get Tarek reconnected and figure out
while he
the rest
reboots
of
his
the
modem.
system. Yeah. So we'll be back in just a few moments, everybody. Thank you for sticking with us.
All right, so we're.
We are back.
Maybe
Thank you, everybody,
tonight.
for sticking with us as we start round 3.
Round 3.
Bodies off of the, I delete some bodies off of the tracker there. However, Rasan is still busy fighting the other one. They are going to use what tactics they have as they fire and hit you.
Do you only get to
One
deflect
reaction.
one missile, or
Yeah.
I was going to ask you that because it
It's
doesn't
one
really
reaction per
specify.
It's a reaction. So
Okay.
and you only get one reaction, and reactions recharge on the beginning of your next turn. You have not gone again since then.
I don't know what tactics these rat folk have, but there appear to be a pack of them.
Yeah, they're definitely acting as one.
Oh, I'm
Almost as if
down.
they're part of the same pack. Whoa.
Yeah, because
What?
I deflected the first one, but then I got hit for like 9 with the second one, so I was already down 10.
Yeah, they hit with almost.
They just
max
hit me 2
damage with
times,
both
so
of them.
I only had like
I feel your pain, man. I had a monk
14
in the
points
last
left.
season that
I
did the
get to
same
make a
thing.
death saving
Deflected an
throw.
arrow, then caught about 20. Then I came back as a zombie. So you got that to look forward to.
Well, you you were a half zombie.
Yay,
Right?
success.
You had a zombie template.
That's it. That's all I do
Yeah,
for the
yeah.
round.
Okay.
Good evening.
Well, at least you were successful.
A friend is down.
All my friends are down. That's why it's a good time. All right. So
Eric's doing his disco dodge behind you.
I'm not forgetting about Rasan. I got this. But first, I need to vaporize the one that's on him. So now I'm actually gonna cast Guiding Bolt with a spell slot. It's the first
Well,
time
it's
I'm
actually
doing
it's the one shooting me with the.
Big left arm.
Yeah.
I
Actually,
get
the
that.
one that shot you went off into the dark Rasan, but you can't communicate that.
They all need to die.
I just see that you dropped and there's one on you, so I'm gonna try and take that one out because I actually lost line of sight to the other one.
Yeah, that's true. Because the other ones probably won't shoot at me since I'm laying on the ground.
They have
Not
disadvantage.
very tactical,
Yeah.
like,
Well, I'm tactical when I'm in this mode.
nuke 'em, sir.
Tactic the shit out of them.
Incoming vaporization. Does an 11 hit?
Oh,
All right, then as a bonus action, instead of doing another archer shot, I'm going to cast Healing Spirit,
I got the spirit.
and it's got a 60-foot range. So let me see if we got.
Cool.
Yeah, you're 35 feet away. So I'm going to drop a Healing Spirit on you as a bonus action, and I don't think it does anything for you this turn.
I think it does. I was actually just reading Healing Spirit and thinking about how cool it was for a different character entirely that I'm not playing in any game. But if you if you enter the space, boom, healing happens.
It's or when he starts his turn. So at the start of your next turn, Rasan, you'll
but it's an or, not an and.
right.
So
I can't do.
he
I'm
gets
not
it right
moving
now.
there.
If the Healing Spirit shows up there, he gets the healing. He gets the points. 'Cause it
Whenever
enters
you
the
or a
space.
creature moves into the spirit space for the first time.
Yes. If you cast it, because it's intangible, so you can cast it in. Well, sorry. I guess the intangible part is where I'm taking liberties and we need a DM ruling. But because I read it as intangible, you could cast it on a downed party member, in my mind, and then the healing would take effect because that enters the space. But there's a bunch of DMs here, and the DM needs to make that call. I'm sorry, I was making
totally.
assumptions that that's how it would work, but DM.
It sounds like you need Tyler Springer Esquire, rules attorney.
Attorney at rules.
I'm playing a bar that harshes my vibe.
I will
Oh,
let
sorry,
you
man.
drop
Sorry.
the healing
Yep, that's
effect on him now.
Yeah, as correct.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You could drop the healing effect on him now.
Okay, will do. Do. Hang on. Here
I'd
we
actually
go.
rather have it like start at the beginning of my next turn because all I'm going to do is get up and then they're going to shoot me again.
But the
I
healing
think that-
spirit's
next
not going
turn
to change.
comes,
You're still
yeah.
going to get it on your turn.
Yeah, at the start of your turn, you immediately
There's
get
no
it. so
value to turning it down.
You're good.
And
you
if
got
they
it.
shoot you and you go down again, they're not shooting at us.
Oh, thanks.
For real.
However, you're still
That's how it
prone.
works. Yeah, actually.
I mean, this thing can. Yeah, it can jiffy pop you. It's okay.
Are still prone, however.
Oh.
So
Right, so range attacks are still a disadvantage on you because you're still prone, so.
Oh, and they are attacking you. See, good. That's a useful aspect here because attacks aren't going elsewhere. That's important. Like, you know, you miss that and you lose those little actions. And it's just one action here and there, but it makes a difference.
Oswald, one of the ones to the north of you fires and misses and then skitters off into the shadows to the north, out of sight. Not out of
And
sight.
it is Oswald's turn. Oswald looks back at Norville and says, I can't see them. I can't chase them that way. And as he's running, like, he goes back to here, maybe. And it's just, I'm not stopping there. And then, no, that's not how that works, Kev. Maybe another 5 feet here. And this is all a run, if I can specify that, because I got to get over that channel.
Okay.
So another 5, and then, shit. All right. Yep.
Swimming.
Yep.
Woohoo! Bam! Does it with a backflip.
Oh no, it's not acrobatics. That's
And a
athletics. I
twist.
just want you know.
Okay.
Yeah, he's just a straight runner. He's so, but I do need to do that. I need to dip into my movement for that. It sucks. I can get like right here. Yeah, I'm debating on an action surge. But I can't
You
see
just use
shit.
abusive language.
I could, but I'm not a bard. It's gonna be like ineffectual. And Oswald's not really.
But it's cathartic.
It doesn't, but it's not really for him because, you know, yelling at people doesn't work. He knows that. Give me just a moment. You know what we need? And I thought of this before, but I wanted to share it like an egg timer. Like, okay, player needs timeout, and we each have like our own like 30-second egg timer for the entire session, and we have as a group like a 15-minute egg timer where we can do like in combat tactics.
You know, put some of those chest blocks, you take a turn, bam, bam.
That might work too. So if I take an action surge, can I pick up Rasan and hit the rat folk with the flax corset with Rasan? No, just kidding.
Oh, thanks.
Action economy.
He'll flail about.
I think I'm. Yeah, I don't have many options. I think I'm done. I'm advancing. Just can't do it. I can't do no more.
No more.
The one just north of you, Norv, fires his crossbow. Takes purchase in your shoulder, killing you. Max damage of 10 points as he drops back into the shadows. Next, we are going to advance the combat tracker.
I did not appreciate that.
Norval, it is your turn. You can make out a along the stone on the western side from there. Now that you've brought the light forward, Norv, you can make out a flat portion of stone that looks like it may actually be a door. One moment.
Where's
but
that?
It is your turn.
Yeah, it is my turn. Where did I see that?
That is right up.
Okay. Is that where Rat Dude went?
No, they just ran up the tunnel.
It's around the tunnel. All right. Okay, cool. Noted. There's a door there. Okay. I'm going to take a step back over here. And
Says, I am out of here.
I'm gonna burn a first level slot and do a cure wounds on myself because I can't help anybody if I'm dead.
Mm-hmm.
When Oswell moved into that healing spirit, I just realized he was in range to pop off some healing from it.
Okay.
My bad. Sorry, I didn't say
How
it
about
sooner.
that?
I just looked back at the combat map. I was reading spell description. Sorry, guys.
Nice.
Just caster things.
And I'm gonna call that a turn, and that'll work for now. I see that the situation's in hand over there. I'm gonna step back towards Tarek here.
I'm gonna move up next to Norv. And I also had been reading how spells work, and my dancing lights, you need to be, every light needs to be within 20 feet of another light. So they technically can't be in the layout that they're in.
They just need to tighten up the formation.
They just need,
bit,
yeah. So
it's not that bad,
right? So if if we could like tighten the square.
The box.
Yeah. Yep.
5 by 5.
Yep. Perfect.
There we go.
Perfect.
That's
Perfect.
good enough for my firm.
Yep. And then, I'm going to do a. Oh well, can I get that far? So what is it? 60 feet. Need my little draw, dude.
You gonna mock the rat?
Yeah, I'm gonna
Rat
mock
man.
I'm gonna mock the rat.
Rat is 55 feet.
I'm gonna say, nice shirt. I don't know. I'm uninspired.
Your mother was a broom. Rats getting chased by brooms.
It's we'll workshop.
Workshopping. Yeah.
Yeah, what's it to ya?
Yeah. None of the first ones are winners.
He's heard it before. Rats are made fun of all the time. He's heard this before.
Right.
It'll take a lot more than that to get on the mice again.
They use vicious mockery at Rat Thanksgiving.
Yeah, this is just right.
It's a family table game.
You ever talked to my mother?
No, I don't think so. No.
Drop that healing on Rasan.
I can. Yeah, give me a second. Here you go. Little D6 for you. Kaplow! 5 points. How's that feel?
Cool.
Back among the living.
Yep.
This spell rocks, by the way. Healing Spirit, recommended.
How long does it last for?
It's concentration.
Oh, cool.
Up to 1 minute. So 10 rounds.
Oh, good spell.
As he sees your eyes flutter back to life, he lets out a screech and attempts to run
Would
away.
I get an attack of opportunity? Because I could just kick him or something. Like, I don't know. Or,
Yeah, go ahead, you can take it.
yeah, just like an unarmed strike. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
And he skitters
I have not.
off.
I have not been rolling well at all.
No. Me neither.
Out of the darkness. Crow flies out to Oswald Proudness. Misses. Rasan, it is your turn. Currently, none are in view. There are obviously some out there as arrows have come. Shadows.
Arrows from the darkness.
Yeah, but I know if I start running, I'm not going to be able to see shit. So, I kind of stupid to run into the darkness. Like, shit. Because the only one I see is this one that's still in the water there. It's not like I'm going to run into the water to get him either. I guess I'll throw a dart at him. Oh, I finally...
Oh, yeah.
Dang. Nice throw, old boy.
For 5 points of damage. Do I get more than one attack with those, or no? Because I know they're... I think they're a monk weapon. I don't know.
I don't know.
No. No, I'm good. I'm done. That's pretty much all I can
They
do.
classify as a monk weapon, so you probably could have gotten your unarmed strike had you had a target nearby.
Yeah, yep, but there was no one near me, so I'm gonna hang out here and heal a little bit more anyways.
Oh yeah, that feels nice.
Yeah.
So I don't see any of them at this point, though, do I? They've all RUNOFT.
Just like mine. Okay.
Are you from the bank? You serving papers? Okay, yeah. Well, that's a good boy. One of my favorites. If I don't see anybody else, then I'm just gonna keep the concentration of the spirit. I can use a bonus action to move it, but I basically just want to like play Pong with Oswell and Rasan until they're both fully healed.
Yeah, Rasan isn't moving anywhere. Yeah, he's
As long as
keeping
you
guard so he can deflect missiles. But
concentrate.
I mean, get the most use out of it. As long as
yeah,
as long as you stand there, I've got another 8 rounds on this thing, or
I
9,
can literally just move it back and forth and we each get some healing.
and it costs me nothing in the bonus
Nothing.
economy except concentration.
Yeah, I was looking at it. Like I said, I was looking at that spell earlier and thinking about playing a druid, and yeah, it's pretty cool.
Yeah, 1
The support
second level
character
spell
is pretty
slot
fucking
and
cool.
potentially 8. In this case, potentially 18d6 healing damage.
10 minutes.
Yeah.
10 minutes.
No, 1 minute.
Oh,
10 rounds.
okay.
but-
no, I made a mistake.
But
I was
anybody
looking
that
to
just
spend, like,
moves
something
through
else.
it, anybody that just moves
It's
through
cool,
it,
yeah,
I mean, potentially it could be even more.
Mm-hmm.
You're talking
And
too
you
much.
can
got
move
shot in
it
the face just now.
over
Bolt
people.
fires from the northern portal, striking you, Morgrimmon, for 4 points of
Oh.
damage.
Yeah, I see
As
how
you
that is.
Fail your concentration check
Oh.
on your healing spirit, unfortunately.
You were monologuing about your spell and you caught an arrow in the face.
Did I see where that? Did I see that where that came from?
The shadows to the north.
And
Shadows
more
to the
importantly,
north.
did Oswald see it? Where it come? What kind of bolt was it? Crossbow bolt?
Yes.
Okay, so there wasn't any. Okay, so like from Oswald's point of view, he would have just seen Morgrimmon cry out in pain, and then the spirit disappeared.
Yeah.
So it wouldn't
Or
be
like-
magic and stuff.
Oh bollocks! I've been shot.
Ha! Look out that
Bunch of
reference.
arrows.
Yeah, I'm just gonna go tuck up against the wall then. Fuck that.
yeah, we're not
Yeah, it's
really
what I'm at,
prepared
yeah.
for this fight.
Monster.
Yeah.
What's up with Rasan? Is he still
Standing.
Wow.
standing?
He's alive.
He's prone, but his
Oh.
eyes are open.
Well, he
Yeah, he's trying
Oswald,
to kick the. He tried to
Oswald
kick the
offers
one
his
that-
hand to Rasan,
Okay.
helps him to his feet. If that's
Yep.
something I can do by spending
Yep.
half my movement, maybe.
Like a true survivor. I'm like a little kid.
Stands up a little exhausted from his near-death experience.
Yeah.
I don't.
Yeah, he's still
Oswald-
pretty beat up. Yeah, he's
Oswald
still
just looks at Rasan and says, "Are you okay?"
pretty... could be better.
Well, I don't see any more of them.
Well, they're just gonna pick us apart down here. We're not really prepared for this battle because we can't see them.
There's a door over here. You guys want to go through it? Check it out. But you know,
Wait.
what are the chances that our
And
cleric
and-
was able
yeah.
to run through these iron bars? You know, you had to rip a bar up for us to get through there.
Yeah, we can all get through now. I think Oswald can. If Oswald can, everybody can. Because I don't think we have anybody bigger than Oswald.
And when he said, "What's the chances of them being able to make it through the bars?" you remember that the one who was on the 3rd floor teleported from the third
Yeah.
floor down into the sewer.
Oh, I ain't knew that. I ain't see that happen.
Oh, sorry, I misunderstood. Can Norville re-ask the question, please? Because I misunderstood.
I said, yeah, what are the chances that like the dude we're following could have gotten through those bars? You had to rip one out to get through.
They used magic.
Oh, right. Magic could do that.
Oh, sorry. Wait, hold on. I'm going to cancel that. Because I think helping Rasan to his feet, I said as a player that it cost me half my, I said I'm willing to spend half my movement. I don't know if that's the case or not, though. I don't know what the DM calls it.
He's already on his feet, isn't he?
What?
He was already on his feet.
No.
No, I just got the only action I got was an attack of opportunity as that guy fled my area.
And then
I
when it
haven't.
was your turn, you were going to stand there because you didn't want to go into the dark and you wanted the healing spirit. Then it was Morgrimmon's turn, and then Morgrimmon got shot in the face.
No,
his
he
turn.
threw that dart at the one in the water. That's
Yeah.
what he did, and he was staying by the healing. So yeah, so he was standing. So
Oh, he was already standing?
yeah,
One way
I'm
or
sorry.
another,
Yeah,
it
I
doesn't
was,
take half your movement. I already said that was fine.
Okay,
Consider it
cool.
a
Yeah,
full
so you get your
object
full movement, yeah.
interaction. Rasan is now an object.
I am now an object.
Interactability.
I feel so much better. Well, I was an object before, just not a moving object.
Now you've been objectified.
Don't worry your pretty little head about it, little lady.
Okay, so that's probably not an athletics check. Unless I can just hand wave it and say that we can RP avoid Oswald stinking later by me. I want to finish my turn there, and it's only 15 feet. I'm okay just trudging through and saying Oswald stinks for it, but I don't see any other enemies, so the idea here is just to move to that space and get cover. And that's it. That's all I'm doing. In the perfect position for the necromancer priest to cast a fireball.
Sweet.
Another bolt comes flying from the northern tunnel, just barely missing Morgrimmon. Norville, it is your turn.
Get out of the line of fire, man.
I
You
tried
just caught
to.
one in the face.
I
But
wasn't allowed to have a move action.
Or just because it wasn't your turn yet.
I don't know if anybody here knows about Viva La Dirt League, but they do all kinds of really hilarious like D&D and Witcher videos. And one of them is like the combat that it takes. So like, you know, they got a skit with like 8 people standing in place like this.
I've
And
seen
one of
that,
them's like, come over, give me a hand. It's like, I can't. You know, they're just like standing there waiting.
And the barbarian dude's just like going nuts. He's like, wait a minute, I'm just gonna do this. Like, you can't do that. All right, so everyone's coming over this
Getting
way.
shot in the face. I know.
So I'm gonna ask, like, do you guys want to go through that door? There's a door like up here
We need to get Rasan
somewhere.
back. Let's make sure we're all together first.
Well, yeah. I'm not going anywhere. I'm just asking you guys what you want to do. I'm not.
I don't know. These guys are picking us apart.
I'm
We
gonna
need to
stand
get
here
behind
next to the
cover.
wall with my eyes open, taking the dodge action. That's my turn.
We're getting shot from 2 directions.
Yeah,
Right.
we're caught in
Still?
a crossfire, so we gotta. I don't know.
No, we had been.
Okay.
My comment. It's fine. It's Oswald.
Like Tyler, as a player, I think you're right. Oswald doesn't know. Oswald, everybody to the west is no longer being seen, and I don't think that any bolt has come from the west this turn, unless I could be wrong, but I don't think so.
Not yet, anyway.
Here, it's your turn.
No.
Because I think the
Mr.
last one was the
Silver
last turn. There is still somebody to the west, at least one person, but we got no eyes or indication. So so to the north, like and I'm asking as a player, not as Oswald, but because Oswald doesn't see shit. But to the north, I see like a little bit of light far to the north on the western wall. Is that the door you're talking about?
The door is closed. It is up in that location, though. It is from where he saw. It is right there.
Yep. Okay. Thanks.
It's just where the light is ending on the edge of the mist that you can see to right now.
Oh, is Tarek having issues again?
Oh.
Damn it. Yeah, he got dropped again. So Tarek is taking the dodge action.
So yeah, his voice started crackling a little bit.
Yeah, he's.
Yeah, it says I dodge for real. Keep going, don't wait. And Borat give us some thumbs. Okay.
Well, yeah, you could just say he backs up and goes against the wall or something. Take cover.
Yeah, I'm just like, hey, Tarek, get over here, man.
Dang it, Bobby. As you guys discuss whether or not there's any more to the west, an arrow flings and ricochets off of the wall of the sewer just to the north of Morgan.
Ow, cat, what are you doing?
And as you all
Scratch your
turn to
post.
look in that direction, another arrow comes from the shadows, landing, ricocheting off the wall behind Rasan. And now it is Rasan's turn.
Oh, okay. And he has a level of
Yo.
exhaustion.
Yeah.
That's what we're doing. Okay, cool. Cool. Yep. Yeah, I remember the conversation. We're good.
I did
I'm
say
just
after being
catching
healed,
up.
he felt exhausted. I even soliloquied this exhaustion.
I remember we talking about using these rules. I'm not okay with it, but I'm on board.
Okay, I'm gonna take a double movement and jump across. So I basically got 80 movement altogether. I don't know if you need me to roll anything. Or...
Oh, actually, there's two.
Can I roll acrobatics?
And you
Can Oswald? Oh, okay.
What were you gonna say?
I was gonna say, can Oswald help him? I know it's not action economy, but you know, it's like, oh, he jumps and then boom.
I sent you dexterity.
Ooh.
So you land on the edge and your foot slips and you're about to go back into the muck and baby roots, and Oswald reaches out and clasps you by your arm and elbow and hoists you up onto
And he looks at you as he pulls you up and says, "Oh, that was
Thank you.
close. Nice jump."
Thank you, my friend. Yeah, make that jump.
We're just getting to your party.
Well,
It
you're
is
still
your
getting your wits
turn
about
now,
you.
Morgan.
Do we have eyes on anything? Do we just know they're coming from just the north, or did one just come from the west too?
Two just came from the west and two have fired from the north.
So we either commit to a decision and press something like an advantage, or we tactical retreat.
Okay, so the first one, if we can have a conversation as players, like I as a player have an idea that Oswald might not, but
Same.
yeah. So that's where it gets kind of funky, right? So if we hug the western wall to the south, if we go up to the north and then just hug the wall to the south, the guys from the west aren't going to be able to hit us at all. And then we can creep up that western, well, right, theoretically. And then we can creep up to that, we can creep up north along the western wall to get to that door.
Okay,
But
I'm still
we're not- we're not
radiant
gonna
Sagittarius form.
We are, well, we're not going to dismantle this, whatever it is that's going on. We're on the outer edge of something that's very deep.
Yeah.
So
And we
if-
did not exactly come down here fully equipped or ready for, an actual crawl. We need potions, we need scrolls, we need expendables, we need a plant. You know, we're not.
Yeah, this is a little
ready
bit
for
bigger.
We at
this.
least need that last one. We at least need that last one. The plant. Right? So
I checked my inventory. I didn't see it there.
I didn't see it there either. I don't have it
Yeah,
on
no.
mine.
I don't carry one with me usually.
Right. So none of us have a plan. We do need more information. Do we press further now to get some more information? Or do we go back, see what we can gather about, rat folk, etc.? Because there is no way. The only way that a bunch of rat people stay hidden is if this is brand new, right? But something's been going on. Like we've stumbled into some kind of conspiracy because they planned a kidnapping attempt. I'm not convinced as a player. Oswald's not
I think the rat folk are just like, I think the rat folk are just hired muscle, man. I think
They're just
they live down here
errand
in
boys. They're just errand
just
boys
for the Wing Kong.
They live down here all the
They're
time.
down
and,
this
like,
alley.
Somebody's just paying them to watch the
They're left
door,
out.
man.
Are we back in character?
Someone just came through and was just like, dude, like, make sure nobody follows me. Here's some money.
Oh.
Right?
You know what
Like,
though? In light of a full plan, I know what I'm doing. I got this. I just wanted to talk in as players, because if this was a table, there would have been a whole lot of sideboard,
Or Grimmon, you got a hanging out roll too.
I mean,
Yeah, I'm pretty much. If our plan's to press forward, I'm pretty much going to be useless because I'm going to be rolling at disadvantage pretty much the whole time. So
my plan. I just rolled an 18 on a perception check. Let's see if that reveals anything. But my plan.
Morgrim and Norval, as you guys are like sitting here trying to figure out whether you're going to press on or how you're going to press on and what the plan is, you both are kind of like looking around, and you can see that there are tracks that have gone along this west wall, and then it does look like tracks appear on the other side of the northern wall here. And for the first time, you guys make out right here in the water a wooden plank that once was a bridge across this area here, and you can see that somebody else went to the south, somebody went to the north, and somebody went to the south.
a bridge over toilet waters.
Somebody went over the toilet waters into the west, and somebody else somehow got to the other side of the grate.
Okay.
Yeah.
Same
So
tracks?
Two people.
Sorry.
Two different
doesn't know.
people
Never
going
mind.
two different directions.
Yeah.
Either way,
two different of the
Morgrim,
same kind of
the
people. That's
tracks
the question.
the tracks that went south and then off to the west. It was somebody with much smaller feet, gnome, a halfling, human child. And
how big are rat folk?
Thank you, DM.
How big are rat folk? They're relatively small, but these rat folk that you've been fighting so far have only had like ragged wrappings on their feet. These footprints leave a more defined shape, as if they have a shoe with a sole.
Little bit of
Makes
world build here. Rat folk are not were-rats. They're their own. Okay, I wanted to make sure.
Yeah, fair. I wasn't sure either.
I'm gonna go ahead and drop a boosted cure wounds in Rasan. That's priority 1. There you go. There's a 17 points of healing damage for you. How you feeling?
Nice.
Feeling better?
Better.
Nice.
Yeah, but I'm still, I think, exhausted. though.
Exhausted, yeah.
Yeah, I can't do anything about that.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna continue up against the wall, drop back, and be like, all right, what's the plan? Because I'm not smart.
I don't think any of us are.
No, not really.
No, I think we're rubbing together an 11 strength out there. Like, what do we got?
I think 11s are hot.
I'm the brains of the bunch with an 11, I think.
Yeah, if we're looking
Yeah.
to intelligence, we're in trouble. Let's just say that.
Well, I can role play dumb. It's not hard.
But we're a party of intelligent human beings playing okay characters, but we don't want to get stuck there because we're gonna end up just sitting here in the sewer.
That's true. That's true. But either way, I'm not front line. I'm not taking the charge into the
You
north.
shouldn't be. Yeah, you shouldn't be. And there's
So-
more here. Okay, so I think it's going to be, you know what? All right.
Well, for the
Oswald.
record, Norval's like, I didn't want to come down here to begin with. Thought it was a bad idea. Just saying.
Yes, it is Oswald's true.
Yeah. Rasan is basically, we're not prepared for this fight.
Oswald's basically going to be like, so you said they're to the south.
Like they skipped.
I understand now.
They
went
crossed
south
over.
this
Sorry.
way, and then they ran
You're
off
good.
that way.
Yeah, we're good. I was a little confused for a second because of where the water was to the west, but yeah, now I got it. Okay. And so Oswald's just like, look, there's more going on here than we thought. We need to go back to the surface. And that's so Oswald's going to hold his act. Well, Oswald's going to take the dodge action and hold that. There's nothing he can do for anybody else. It's not like he's got protection as a fighting style. So I think maybe Oswald's going to stand here and then take the dodge action and then tell everybody to get back to the ladder and then advance the combat tractor.
So everybody's taken off. That is
Yeah,
the plan.
I'm gonna stay within range of him so he has enough light to see. But
Yeah, I
I'm
would
making my
back
way
up with
there.
everyone. I would kind of trying to use my deflect missile if I could, like kind of cover as everyone's moving, and I would just go with them and just try to deflect any shots coming in.
So
towards the
Oswald
back
and
of us.
Rasan basically cover the rear while everybody else gets out.
Yeah.
And then we ride the edge of the light backwards.
Yep. That's the plan. That's my plan anyway.
Sounds good to me. I'm good. Let's do it. Let's do it. Because
We're gonna see
there's a
more
shit ton more going on here than we thought.
We're
Yep.
not running away. It's a tactical retreat.
Not than the
Right.
players thought, but then the characters thought.
Right. We were expecting to chase
The
two-
players absolutely know that we're stumbling onto something that's going to last us for 18 levels.
Right.
The characters don't.
Right. These guys thought they were chasing two hoodlums down into the sewer, not two hoodlums in league with rat people.
Dude, I thought I was gonna catch your dance number finally, man. Like, see it on the stage. I was not ready for this. whole
Honestly, I think Oswald looks at Tarek on the way out and is like, "I'm sorry, your show got ruined."
It's fine. They're gonna give them something else to talk about.
Eric and
Yeah,
Morgan.
these guys are pretty powerful if they went after the mayor too.
Mayor might be gone. I'm not convinced we didn't just deliver the.
Let's talk this all out at the cafe after
Yes.
Tarek and
after we get out of the
Morgan,
sewer.
as you guys get out of the sewer and breathe in the fresh air, the burning begins in your lungs. Please give me those Constitution saving throws that I just sent you.
Oh,
It's
I
all the
just want to
chlorine gas from that
collectively
green
say
dragon.
that Mr. Kevin, as a human being, I love you, but to the DM, I just want to exclusively say, go fuck yourself.
Hey, to you cough it out. Cough out these big globules of green phlegm that had collected in your chest.
Sucks.
Get the rest
God,
of the
that
party.
sucks. Oh, I fucking love it.
Rasan. There's Oswald.
It's too early. I hope Oswald isn't taken out by some fucking failed Constitution save.
I didn't get a roll yet, so I don't know if I have to
we're
save.
waiting.
I
No,
was-
he's
I was
moving us up
dropping you
first.
guys on the map first.
I'd like to use my lucky feet.
Got that again?
No. I
Oh,
want to use my inspiration though.
So I just want to quibble something.
Uh-huh.
This is important. Rasan, if it's a saving throw, that it shouldn't be a disadvantage because that only happens after like 3 levels of exhaustion.
It's only ability checks, right?
Right.
Oh,
So I just want to throw that out there.
I said it was the wrong thing. I will send you a different Rasan.
does anyone want? Because I'm sitting on the inspiration.
Yeah, I'm going to use my inspiration for another roll. I was just waiting for it to.
Yeah,
Pretty proud.
great. I rolled so much better.
Yay! I'm so happy we argued for that.
Yeah, it didn't work for me either. Son of a
Okay,
bitch.
who used their inspiration for that one, Norv? You or Derek?
Yeah, I used mine.
I'm
Tarek
offering-
has one.
I'm
Derek has
offering
one.
mine up.
You've got
I'll
3
happily take it.
failures.
I'll happily take it.
Yeah, give it
No one else will.
to Oswald. I tried. I used my inspiration.
Yep.
Yeah, we'll see what happens.
I marked it off my sheet.
Inspiration's definitely a mixed bag, but I'll definitely take it. I'll not turn it down.
I'll go see Fern. He'll hook me up with something, man.
Let's see. Oh, I got something.
Norv's a bit quiet. He's a little out of sorts. He's not happy about what he had to do to those rat folk.
Okay.
I'm even more exhausted.
I guess we're all going home to take a nap.
What do you feel like doing? I feel like going to bed.
Twice.
Oswald's the last one to climb out. He just like climbs up to the top and he's just like on all fours. He's like, he just instantly goes white, veins sticking out of his neck. Oh, it don't feel so good.
Take a level of exhaustion as the poison seeps in through your lungs, and you begin coughing and retching to the point of where it's physically exhausting. Rasan, at this point, having 2 levels of exhaustion, can barely move as you guys make your way back home to the tavern. Are you gonna head to Blinders? Is everybody gonna go back to Norv's and crash?
Yeah, I'm going back to my pad, man. You guys are all welcome to come along. You don't need to crash or whatever.
Yeah, I think that's my best. Yeah, I don't feel like going to the tavern for drinks.
Oswald, like passive aggressively, like first time you've ever heard him talk this way because he's exhausted, like under his breath as he walks away. Yeah, you got room for 6 more as he walks away and like trudges away towards his house.
he's upset that like the shithole Norv lives in is better than the shithole he lives in. Is that what it is?
Well, I think there's a little bit of, and it's exhaustion, right? I'm really tapping into the exhaustion, right? Because Oswald doesn't normally vent this kind of thing, but I'm kind of like playing in that space where it's like, yeah, fuck you and your money and your first world fucking problems.
It's like a road trip. Everybody gets a little cranky when their blood sugar's low. They've been sitting too long, hypnotized
too much Red
by
Bull.
the road. Totally.
Breathing a whole bunch of toxic gas.
Too
much fast food and Red Bull. You know?
Yeah, too much Red Bull and Don Pablo's.
Oh Jesus H!
That'll do anybody in.
I coughed forth the psychic lozenge.
That was a weird fucking.
Yes, it was.
Like physiologically, that was weird.
Well, Rasan would take Norv up on his offer because he needs to. Yeah, he's basically looking somewhere to crash as close as possible.
Day of long rest, which takes off 1 level of exhaustion from you, Rasan. The rest of you are feeling much better. And the next day, you guys get together at Blinders a little bit early to kind of reconvene and go over what happened. And Fern actually wakes you up. Wakes you up, Norv. Hey man, we took Willie Deep Pockets over to to my place up to the apothecary. I think he's gonna be all right, but whoever did that was some wicked stuff. Did you guys find anything down there?
Oh,
yeah, there was rat folk.
Are we all there, or is just Rasan?
It was awful, man. It was awful. I had to do things that I
thought we were all there.
really like to do. You know.
Sorry, DM.
It's whoever went to Norv's house the night before.
Okay. Yeah, thank you.
Oh, come on, man. Let's go down Blinders and get some breakfast.
Yeah, that sounds good, man.
Yeah.
And they head down, and Oswald and Morgrim, and before he left, he had Fernleaf had stopped by and told you to come meet them down for breakfast. See if we can figure out what the hell's going on around here.
After
when
breakfast,
I say I want all the eggs and bacon you have, I mean all the eggs and bacon you have.
Yeah, after breakfast and we're done talking at the place, Norv totally wants to go to the temple for a little while. He's gonna go and like chill out.
Brother Caldwell?
Well, yeah, for Norv, this is like a hell of awakening. It's probably like instrumental of like the first part of his transition towards from noble to adventurer.
Yeah, he doesn't like to hurt people, man. Even rat folk. They're rat people.
He watched somebody like explode. Yeah,
I made them explode.
Yeah, and Morgriman too.
Yeah. After sitting down and eating.
I get the impression Morgan's kind of guy that's like, yes, my power.
After sitting down to eat, Lysaea comes in.
It's the voice. It's the voice.
After sitting down to eat, Lysaea comes in and kicks her feet up. What'd you guys find?
A whole lot of trouble.
There were at least
There
two
was
of
a
them.
pretty highly organized group of rat folk.
Have you know,
Can you believe that Vizzy told me I should look out for you and Morg? He said he found the two of you snooping around my farm before the fire started.
That is true in a manner of speaking, but we
I
thought
told
we
him.
saw.
Not before
I
the fire
told him.
started.
I told him you guys weren't stupid. I let you guys up there. I set the record straight. He said he was up there
A little
looking
bit
for
of
me.
cue for Tom and Kevin. The DM is basically fishing for the fact that Lysaea doesn't know that Vizik was up there.
We did see somebody suspicious in the
Actually,
area.
she was just about to say before I got interrupted again that Vizzy said that he saw you guys up there because he was coming to get me because one of the people in the laborers union had been attempted to be or was hired to try to pull off the kidnapping at Blinders, and he went running to Vizzy to tell him. And Vizzy,
I could give you a description.
well, who you saw up there was Vizzy. And
Okay.
she's saying that that Vizzy saw you guys up there, and he's saying that the reason he was up there was he was trying to warn Lysaea that somebody was coming for her.
Yeah, then why did he run off so fast though when we
Yeah, how
seen
the
him?
fuck does he know?
Did seem
He
suspicious.
just said that there was somebody from his laborers union who was hired, and when he found out that he was supposed to be kidnapping Lysaea, he came and told Vizzy. Vizzy took off because he was scared of the big dragon guy and the guy with star eyes who came walking up the lane towards him, questioning him what he was doing. So he bounced before he became a splatter on the mesa top.
So then who's the guy who told him?
People in the laborers union is what he told me. I mean, I suppose you could always go and question him.
Oh, sorry. Apologies. I don't even know if Oswald's there.
Well, at this point, everybody's at Blinders.
Okay.
I'm just feeling guilty that everybody's feeling so roughed up, so I'd be pitching in to help bring them food and listening. But I figured once she sobered up after the initial night, I would have told her that. I just didn't want to tell her while she was shit-faced drunk.
So I guess then Oswald's going to look right at Lysaea and say, then who told Vizik that someone was after you?
He said it was one of his workers in the union.
one of his employees.
Just trying to make extra coin.
Well, that's fair. I'm
about
not
an
going
easy
to fault
job.
anybody for that, but they're the thread to the information. So who's that person?
Like I said, you could go talk to Vizzy if you want.
Well, I guess
I didn't go inform the person. Vizzy just told me last night.
I got to go bring up a bunch of kegs from the basement. I don't really have time right now.
When he saw you guys with me, he became a little bit concerned that maybe I was caught up in something more. But I think these secrets go deeper.
Yeah.
So I want to make a request as a player. Can Oswald make an insight check to just get a general kind of sense of Vizik versus Lysaea and whether or not one of them's shady? I don't know how to do that. I mean, I could just make an insight check, but I'm trying to figure out where Oswald would come from. And it's basically like, okay, cool. Thanks.
At this point, I mean, you really have no reason to be,
I don't know why I'm at disadvantage, but
oh, you still have the poison on you. The exhaustion's gone from the long night's rest, but not the poison.
oh, I'm poisoned.
Yep, you took exhaustion and poison.
Aha. Oh, well, I guess I don't know. I'm going to keep carrying kegs up from the basement.
Well, from what you know as a person, though, you've hung out with Lysaea a bunch of times. She's never really steered you wrong in the past. Vizzy might be a little bit questionable, and you might kind of almost have a grudge with him because of the laborers union. It's one of the reasons you can't get work at the normal docks, and you have to go and work at Free Dock because he runs the normal docks.
Totally. Yeah.
He's not gonna.
You don't join the union because you don't really feel that they actually pay the people well enough.
I think Oswald didn't join the union.
Family.
Because he was working at the Free Docks. He would go over to the Free Docks and basically catch some work, and he was catching some coin, and then one of Vizik's dudes came over and started roughing him up, and he didn't like that, and he stopped them. And he doesn't like Vizik anyway. Like, Oswald doesn't like Vizik, but I guess I'm just kind of, I don't want to just run with that unless it's okay to run with it.
No.
I don't want to lean into it unless it's okay to lean into it.
He could dislike him. I mean, he is in the hovels a lot of the time. So a lot
the real thing that pissed him off was when he came to Dennis and is trying to recruit a 7-year-old, okay, to like further his agenda. Now that pissed Oswald off, for sure.
He hangs out at a smaller cafe called the Stone Yard in the hovels. And the stewardship of the union has been passed down from family member to family member, and most of the hovels work for him in Old Town, unloading and loading boats in Trader's Way.
So then most of the hovels actually celebrates him.
To a point, yeah.
Yeah, because he gives the work.
But it's also because he controls the work.
Yeah, so I think then that would make Oswald like kind of privatize his dislike of the person. Like, because he would feel alone. Because anytime he would bring it up, somebody would be like, he gives us work. He's awesome. And Oswald would be like,
we wouldn't have our hovel in the hovels.
Fine. And then he'd go about a business. Yeah. So I don't think Oswald's a voice in this particular conversation, but that's fine. I mean, he's going to carry kegs up from the basement because Blinders is going to be opening in a couple hours, and he still has a job to do.
How are you feeling, Rasan? Looks like you took quite a few licks last night.
Yeah, I am not feeling too hot. Wouldn't want to be doing any fighting today, that's for sure.
If I could recommend it, a grapefruit with just a little bit of gin in it will clear you straight up.
It's medicinal.
It's all medicinal.
And it came from the DM, so it might remove an effect.
He'll try it. He does.
All right. So this is where we're going to end tonight. The party trying to figure out where they're going to go next, whether it'll be Vizzy's to go and question him at the Stone Yard, or whether we're going to attempt to go into the sewers, maybe a little bit more prepared, or maybe see if we can't catch them off guard and see what's behind that door if they're not ready for you. So with that, I want to thank everybody who's stuck with us so far tonight. Thank you to all of our followers. Thank you to our subs. Back in the chat, there was something for the Discord. I don't know if the other hands have it ready to drop it in the chat. If you could, that would be awesome.
I got you.
And anyone in chat, all you got to do is post right now that you're here, and you will get a free congratulatory message from myself. I'll be like, thanks for paying attention, and I'll put it right in the chat just for you. Oh, Heathen Cantina doesn't count.
Join our Discord. We've always got pick up games, one shots that we're doing. I've got a lot of games going on right now, and we're all join the Discord, join the party.
And I promise we are just as ridiculous as every other Discord group in existence.
It's tough to quantify ridiculousness, but
I think that's also fair.
We make a standing in that column.
Yes, we are a significant presence.
It's like when you hold your fingers together and they're actually not touching. It's like that. Yep, that's how you measure it.
That's exactly right.
The other way. And you'll notice your exits are here, here, and here. Check us out next Saturday night. We got the Bibliophiles. Party just found a cache of really potent magic items. And if anybody's played with me for 400 years, then they'll know that's for a reason.
Because we need them.
But you'd be about to be biblio-defiled.
You're about to be filed under D for dead.
Well, yeah, Tarvin's got a crazy high AC now.
Yeah, he does.
Everybody have a great night. And thank
Yeah,
you for
everyone
joining
have a
us.
great night.
Thanks,
Bye,
everybody.
Ned.
Good night, John Boy.